Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Scarfulu streaming point and click games. I haven't done a proper stream in a little bit. I wish I had an excuse. I don't. I simply fall off the wagon when it comes to certain things like this. I'm a creature of habit, but the problem with that is when I am not keeping up my habits, they don't happen. And this includes streaming and other things. But hello, everybody. Welcome. Let's just go through some messages real quick. A point and click adventure. In this economy, we can only afford one, so either choose pointing or clicking. God. I mean, yeah, I suppose clicking, because at least you'll get to where you need to be eventually. Point and click, man. Either point or you click. I like that. Hello to Cass and hello Burr. Hello Obscurity. Welcome and hello enemies. And Burr with the 74 months. 74, the most common roll on 2 6-sided dice. I don't think that's true. Surely not. What kind of dice do you have? And Super Dreamy Pop. Hi, how you doing? I'm seeing names that I don't necessarily recognize, but hello and welcome in. Either you've changed your username or you're new here. Either way, welcome in. It's not telling me that you're new, so maybe I'm just an observant. It happens. Hey, Tony, as well. Hello, Alvin. Oh, I'm getting quite a few of yous coming in. Hi, how are we today? I hope you guys are well. I'm actually kind of looking forward to streaming. I was a little bit like, oh, do I want to do it? Do I want to get back into it? And there's always that initial hurdle of getting back into streaming. But then when you actually start the software up and go, like, start going, you're just like, oh yeah, it's not that hard. It's not that hard, actually. Also, I did a little bit of decorating in this room. I've had a couple of these for a while. This one I've had, like, I bought it like at a Christmas market, I think. Either not last year, maybe the year before. It's a print of Bela Lugosi's Dracula. I thought it was really cool. Done by an independent local artist, and I thought I gotta have that. So I got that one, and then these are steel ones. These are steel. I got these at UK Games Expo. Yeah, obviously that's the Half-Life 1 cover, and that you probably won't be able to. Well, you might be able to read it, but it's that's from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It is the poster for the class of '99. The future is ours. Basically, that's Buffy season 3 stuff when she's graduating high school. Sunnydale High. So yeah, because Buffy's one of those things that's like, I feel like this kind of covers a lot of my interests. Not all of them, but it covers a lot. The point and click interests are covered by my t-shirt. Never seen Buffy? It's great. I love Buffy. Buffy is one of the major inspirations for my Sindark series. So if you enjoy any of my Sindark stuff, I'd recommend Buffy. Yeah. I hope you guys are all well today. I will also mention that if you haven't heard this already, you're listening to Sam and Max music right now, which is appropriate because I'm actually working on a Sam and Max video currently. Yes, I'm actually working on a video. It's real, I swear. I have all of the voiceover recorded. I just need to chop it up and start putting it together. I haven't had as much time as I wanted to do that past few days. But it's happening. I will get there in due time. It's gonna be a long video. I think it's gonna be about an hour long, so don't expect it like imminently. But it's in the pipeline. Maybe I'll try and start working some shorter ones in the meantime, so then I can just start wheeling them out. We'll see how it goes. I ended up watching Angel and not Buffy growing up, just how it worked out. Honestly, Angel's great as well. I feel like Angel as a show is like higher highs but lower lows. It's less consistent, but when it's good, it's really good. And when it's bad, it's abysmal. it's I guess high highs, low lows. I love Angel to bits. It's one of my favorite shows, but yeah, sometimes it does stuff and you're like, why would you do that? Season 4 of Angel. No. But then they pull it back with season 5 and create one of the best seasons of television ever. You don't know what to make of it. I guess Angel's a major inspiration for my Sin Dark writing as well. Especially this kind of like a world that is whimsical and dark at the same time. I love that kind of thing. So with all that said, I suppose I should talk about what we're playing today. The Mermaid Mask. You may remember I streamed a Detective Grimoire and Tangle Tower. Well, that may have been was that last year I did that? I think it was last year. And I enjoyed both of them immensely. Tangle Tower especially I thought was great. Fantastic adventure game. So of course I was keeping an eye on the Mermaid Mask, which is the next game in the series. And I'm ready to play it now. It's out. Let's go. Let's do it. So yeah, exciting. Is it one of those swimming masks with attached snorkel? I don't know. I know it used to have a different name. And I remember this today because I was trying to find the assets on Steam Grid DB to make a little promotional thing to put on Blue Sky. And I was like, why can't I find the Mermaid Mask? I'm looking up the Mermaid Mask and it's not coming up. It's because originally when it was put onto Steam, it was called the Mermaid's Tongue. And that's what it's listed under on Steam Grid DB. So I was like, oh, that's why I couldn't find it. It was very confusing for all of a moment. But yeah. Also, I may have messed up my Mix It Up today. So if you redeem the Kako Cam or the Lara Croft saying no, you might not get the visuals, but hopefully you'll get the sound. This is the territory that comes with not streaming for a while because you forget to launch Mix It Up before OBS. Although Mix It Up has gone through a lot of updates recently, so just maybe it'll start working after you launch. I don't know. Look at the Tangle Tower art style. It's great. Okay, so yeah, you could hear the no, but you cannot see the no. Which, at least there's something there. I screwed up. Let's pause the music because I would like now to go into the game. I am wondering if I should keep the camera in this location or I should jiggle it up maybe. Because last time when I played Tangle Tower, I remember that the camera covered a little bit of the character portraits when they were doing their thing. So we'll see how it goes. I'm about to sneeze. Wait. Nope. It's going. It's like it's hanging about. Can you just do it? Nope. It's going. It's gone. That's the worst, isn't it? And you're like, I'm gonna sneeze, and then the sneeze just hangs on and goes, No, I'm leaving. What's the point? Ooh. What's the motifs? The motifs. I think you really enjoy this game. I mean, I think so too. Let's just do it. The beginning. So what I'm wondering is, does this...
What the stars are saying, earthly tether, slowly fraying, floating, helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel and meet the flowers growing at your feet.
Okay. Yeah. The Stone Top Inn. Oh, wow. We're just right in it, huh? When I need to sneeze but don't want to, I softly bite the inside of my cheeks. What I quite often do when I'm trying to avoid sneezing, I don't always try to avoid it, though, is I will pinch, like, my leg. That actually works. I think, actually, it's something to do with... I'm assuming it's a very similar thing with you biting the inside of your cheeks. It's like, if causing like a mild pain... does something with the nerves and stops the sneeze. I don't know what the science behind that is, but it's a thing. If you want to try and avoid sneezing, you can give yourself just a little nip somewhere, and it curbs the sneeze if you want to stop it. What the heck's this?
Some books Sally's been reading.
Of course, I need to tweak some volume because I feel like the voices are a little low. Let's bump it up a bit. Because I want to be able to hear these voices nice and loud.
She insisted that we bring it with us, although I'm not sure why.
I mean, we like to read. Ooh. Oh, I love the cover. Hex of the Helmsman. Paperback novel belonging to Sally. Looks like a nautical fantasy adventure. I love the author. I heard somewhere you can avoid sneezing by saying strawberries. I wonder how that works. J.D. Werman. Alright. Something terrible awaits you at the depths. Will you face it? He sees it in his dreams. He sees it when he closes his eyes. He cannot escape it. But what is it? Renowned helmsman Magnus Mortuga is a man with a singular purpose. He will not rest until he uncovers the truth of what's really hiding beneath the waves. Hailing from a small fishing town named Silkworm-on-Sea, lovely name, J.D. Werman moved to the big city to write his first novel. And it's that novel that's already carving him out a place in the annals of history, as Werman's mastery over the typewriter shines through in every beautifully crafted sentence. The only question I have is this: how could he possibly follow this up? It's from Kristen Kale, the publisher. For T.W. Ibis, for imparting upon me what it is to love the art of writing. Chapter 1, Lost at Sea. Magnus Mortuga tightened his grip on the wheel and stared out across the bleak horizon. On this morning, the familiar frigid air of the South Sea carried something more than salt spray as it whipped around his weathered face. On this morning, the familiar howling voice of the wind seemed to be in duet with a much grander voice. A voice that spoke in language that Mortuga could not understand. Not yet. Interesting. I wonder if this will be relevant in some way. Something about it seems a little bit Lovecraftian, but it also seems kind of supernaturally. Maybe that'll play into the game.
Hex of the Helmsman by J.D. Werman. Looks like Sally's read through it a couple of times already. I wonder what's so interesting about it.
It's got vibes.
It's Sally. She's fast asleep. To be fair, it is 4 in the morning. I agreed to stay awake and see if anyone shows up. So far, nothing. A wooden carving of a fish skeleton. If the windows weren't boarded up, you'd be able to see it from outside. Fishing trips. On board the Dearest Selena. I'm guessing that's the name of the ship. Enquire with Felicia Stonetop at the bar, or with Sylvia Seafoam at the harbor.
Interesting.
There's nothing written on the barrels. I'm sure they were once filled with some kind of wonderful, unsanctioned local ale.
I'm sure they were.
It's a painting of a sea serpent.
Ooh.
Wait. Is it a serpent if it has legs? What do you think, Sally? Ah, thanks for clearing that up.
That is a good question. What's this?
It's the case file. The reason we're here. It was left
And why
for us
are
right
we
at the
here?
bar.
Okay. Case file. A rugged, leather-bound folder. It was left on the bar of the Stonetop Inn. Open it up. A single handwritten letter and 2 photographs. For Detective Grimoire. Murder victim, Captain Magnus Mortuga, 39. Fantastic name, by the way. Location, Illusion Theatre, Mortuga submarine. Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open and the body was discovered. Mortuga was found alone, laying on his back, with a single cut across his throat. No bladed weapon of any kind was found in the room. The Illusion Theatre is mostly empty, save for an ancient stone cauldron with a thick metal lid. The purpose of this cauldron is unknown, however I am informed it has never been unlocked before. It is now unlocked. It is now open. Signed, Captain Seafoam, Captain of the Mortuga submarine. Okay.
Captain Seafoam.
Have I also played Crow Country? I have it! And I keep meaning to play it. I love the other stuff from SFB games, so I need to play Crow Country. And I have a stomach for horror games. Like I like a horror game from time to time. So I might do that at some point. Could be a good Halloween stream. It's a good point.
As far as I know, that's who hired us. And who left the case file here in the inn.
I've got quite a few horror games I need to get around to.
Where's anyone? Sally, what do you think? Great contribution. I thought I heard something outside.
Ooh.
Hello?
Magnus Mortuga. Let's look at this guy. Oops, I somehow clicked off the game. Alright, there we go. I'm guessing it's running in a borderless window then.
Sally, wake up. We have to go.
Why?
Because there's an eerie green light trying to lure us outside.
Oh, that's a pretty good reason. I'll get up.
Yeah. You could.
I think it's time to go outside. To move around, use the map button in the bottom left.
Alright. Ah, yes. Town Square. Yeah, the art is already gorgeous in this. What is that?
There's something in the water.
What is it?
I don't know, but whatever it is the source of the green light.
Oh, hello.
Is that?
A submarine.
Audio feels a bit low. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see if I can bump it up a little bit more.
I think I can see someone standing on the deck.
Maybe we should go take a look.
Let's wait a second. Tell you what I will do is put the music and ambience down a little bit, but leave the voices high. That should be more ideal.
It's a billboard for a theater.
Baroness Fortuna presents Fortuna Hall. Performing tonight, Waylon Wolf.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah, we didn't come all this way to go to the theater. Also, the sign is several years old.
Another abandoned building. Mr. Grip's Emporium.
What do you think they sell?
Currently? Nothing.
Mr. Grips. I mean, we gotta check this out.
Is that?
A submarine. I think
Maybe we should go take a look.
Let's go. There'll be more to see later, I'm sure. Foredeck. What is that?
An old wooden boy with a face.
Oh. Oh, I love it. Oh. Is it weird to say that this game kind of feels like it would have been on the DS? Like, I know it's not on the DS, obviously, but did the devs like ever cite any like DS like adventure games as inspirations for this? Because it would make sense if so. Because I can practically see this on the bottom screen. Just feel like these Euroscape games a lot. Ace Attorney, yeah, it's got that sort of vibe to it, doesn't it?
This is where the green light was coming from. I noticed it started to fade as soon as we stepped onto the deck.
So, it's a boy that doubles as a lighthouse?
The opposite, really.
A boy house.
A lighthouse warns you to stay away. But this thing lured us in.
Is that what? Okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay, I was gonna say, is that the purpose of a lighthouse? But yeah, it is meant to make sure you don't crash into the, you know, crash into the land.
Looks like it initially said Seafoam, but that got crossed out, and now it says Mortuga.
Mortuga.
I'm getting mutiny vibes from this. I don't know about you.
It's the wrong way around.
What?
Take another look at the case file.
Let me have a look. Interesting, yeah.
It's the bit that sticks out of the top of the submarine.
In the OG Flash game, Grimoire was almost a dead ringer to Gumshoe from Ace Attorney.
It's called.
Yeah, you can kind of see a little bit of that in his final design, but
You know submarine?
definitely
words?
has diverged more over time. E-Back with 84 months. Hey, how you doing? Welcome.
So.
Let's go in.
There's nobody here.
The door's open, though. Somebody must have opened it after the submarine surfaced.
Does that constitute an invitation?
Yeah.
Ready, Sally?
Yes, that was a
What
noise.
did you say?
Huh?
I didn't understand what you said.
I didn't say anything.
Oh. Weird.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Parlor.
What's at the bottom of the ladder?
I can't see. It's pitch black.
Should we go back up?
Wait, I think there's a lever.
Well then.
This is the weirdest submarine I've ever been on.
You've been on many submarines?
And the first?
And the first.
Okay.
A glass of wine.
Ominously left half finished.
Maybe the wine was corked.
Ominously corked.
There's a note.
I think this door leads into the control room.
I want to go into the control room.
Well, you can't. It's locked.
Let's have a look through the window.
It's taped up on the other side of the door.
Can we see
You
it?
don't need to come in here. The crime scene is one floor down at the very back of the submarine, Captain Seafoam.
Thank you, Captain.
Thanks for the directions, I guess.
Do you get the sense that the captain is hiding from us?
Well, we haven't seen the Captain
Why
yet.
would they do that?
Her.
Whoa.
What is that?
That's gorgeous. What's that? What's that symbol? A large painting of some unknown being. It's set in an ornate wooden frame. The brass plaque displays a single word, her. Unusually, it has been set directly onto the painting. Oh, the vibes are already so much weirder
It's like an old-fashioned drawing.
than Tangle
What else are
Tower.
drawings?
It's short for withdrawing. As in, you withdraw there after dinner.
I actually never knew that.
Me neither. Me neither.
This is the lever you pulled?
The vibes are strong
Yeah,
tonight.
so leave it alone. I don't want it to go dark again.
That reminds me, actually. Thimbleweed Park 2 got announced recently, didn't it? I'm very curious to see what they're gonna do with that. I mean, apparently it's a murder mystery with the same cast of characters. How does that work? I don't know. I'm sure Ron Gilbert is cooking something really weird and meta, as usual. Oh, goodness.
It's like an old-fashioned.
I don't see it.
It's short for.
I actually never knew.
What's
I
this?
guess this is what lights up the room when you pull the switch.
I wonder what they burned to make it pink.
Yes, good question.
I cleaned the couch.
What?
If we end up having to stay the night.
Sally, we are not staying overnight on the murder submarine.
They're gonna be staying overnight on the murder submarine.
But I brought my toothbrush. I cleaned the couch.
What?
If we
Sally,
But I brought my toothbrush. It's like an old.
I don't see. I actually.
Hmm. Oh, there's places we can go. Okay. Well, let's go this side
Let's
first.
go to the crime scene before we do anything else.
Okay, let's go to the crime scene before we do anything else. Yes, I was thinking that. Mess hall. But it is a mess. And that's shaking.
It's a big metal statue of a serpent.
That it is.
There is a cabinet built into it, but I think it's locked.
Let me have a look. Oh, it's a puzzle. Okay. Ooh. What's this? Wait.
Nope.
Oh,
Four
okay.
dials, with a window in the center of each one. Turning each dial rotates the shapes that appear in the surrounding windows.
What do those numbers mean, though?
The numbers, Mason. Why you keep directing me to that, towards that? Oh, hey, I see. Oh, we could do. Hold on. So we need a triangle in there easily. What would we make a 9? Is a. Hold on. We want maybe like a 5 and a 4. And then if we do. Oh, hold on. So we need. Okay, so I think the 3 needs to be in here. Orange needs to be there. Oh, wait, hold on. See, that's the only way to get a 4 into that one. So this has to be like this, I think. Which means... do that. And then... that should be right, I think. Wait, hold on, wait. Like that. 3, 9, 7, 4.
I did it.
Easy.
Good job.
The little cabinet opened.
Anything in there?
Twitch warned me that this message might be offensive, which is because of the second element, which includes a Italian insult. This is a new one for me. Pills or tablets, even. I love the 3D models. They're so nice. Yeah. Sun tablets. What's the deal with the sun
3
tablets?
tables, arranged into a Z shape.
It's actually more like an S from this angle.
Oh, maybe they were trying to write my name, but they ran out of tables. Pufferfish lamp.
A timeless classic.
This looks like dead coral.
Is coral ever alive?
Coral are marine animals, dude.
What?
Oh,
A
man.
red crayon and a blue crayon.
You're not going to pick it up?
No?
$10 says this turns out to be an important clue.
You're on.
Ooh, well, now I'm curious.
A picture of a fish.
Delightful.
Great.
3 tables.
It's
Oh,
actually-
maybe they were...
Okay, what about the windows?
Are these windows or lights?
Both. It's a good idea, since you'd never get any natural light down here.
Of course. I'm assuming this is the crime scene. Illusion Theater. Yeah, this is where it happened. Good music.
Someone's taped a drawing to the wall, although it's upside down for some reason.
I think it's supposed to be a poster.
It's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? Baroness Fortuna. Okay. Title here, Illusion Theater. Baroness Fortuna presents Lady of the Looking Glass. Unfathomable, beyond anything I can imagine. Inconceivable! I don't know what to believe anymore. Book tickets, Fortuna Hall, Silkworm on Sea. Monday to Saturday starts 8 p.m. And what's
There's
this?
a little broken bottle on the floor.
I'm guessing Mortuga dropped this when he died.
Vizini intensifies, exactly. The moon vial, okay. Well, we got sun tablets of the moon vial. So there's something linking them, clearly. A small glass bottle found smashed on the floor of the Illusion Theater. The spilled purple liquid has a subtle botanical scent. This small paper label is marked with a simple picture of a moon. A moon.
The stool's been knocked over.
Doesn't it look familiar to you?
It's a stool.
Sally, it's a standard wooden stool. I don't...
Oh, is it from the Stone Top Inn?
It looks exactly like the bar stools in the Stone Top Inn.
Someone stole a stool.
There's a cloth hanging up on the wall.
But there is. What's that on it? Ah, the stargazing girl. Interesting. Oh, this is the thing that's the cauldron that has never opened but now has opened.
Not quite what I was expecting.
It's supposed to be from IKEA. Yeah, this is the shop at the same place. It's not that much of a mystery. An ancient-looking stone cauldron. It was found in the Illusion Theater in front of Mortuga's body. The glittering interior of the cauldron is marked with several deep scratches. The exterior is spotted with algae and barnacles. I mean, you've seen what I'm seeing, right? There's something that locked it into place, and that doesn't seem to be there anymore. Either that or it's two halves of something. Something goes in there, that's for sure. There's more to this than meets the eye.
The case file said it had never been unlocked before.
Yes.
It's a little window and looks out into the endless dark void of the ocean.
My favorite.
Why did you phrase it like that?
I don't know.
There's a hole in the
There's a
wall.
wooden panel on the wall here.
It's like half of a sea mine. I was thinking that as well.
Can you see anything through that little hole?
Sea mine.
No, it's too dark. Someone's hung up a banner with the words Illusion Theater painted on it. What's the illusion, I wonder?
You know, I think this room's had some kind of rebranding.
Rebranding from what? What was it before?
The Illusion Cinema.
Possibly nothing. A small room like this wouldn't normally have a name at all.
Okay.
So this is the Illusion Theater.
It's very small for a theater.
It's basically just the end of a corridor, separated from the rest of the corridor by a door.
And blood?
So, this is where Magnus Mortuga died. It's just like the case file said. He landed on his back with a cauldron at his feet.
He was killed by getting cut across the neck, right?
Yeah, you can see that's where the blood came from.
But there's no weapon, no knife or anything.
Nothing.
This place gives me the creeps. That cauldron especially. I keep staring into it like I'm going to see something, but it really does seem to be empty.
To quote from the case file, Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open, and the body was discovered.
So Mortuga was alone in a locked room. A very small locked room. There really isn't anywhere for a murderer to hide.
I'm not so sure. I think there is a hiding place.
Okay. I may shift my camera around a little bit because I realize I once again may be blocking some of the character art. For you guys, what happened to Magnus Mortuga? So what words have we got? Killed, locked, replaced, unlocked, removed. Okay. Okay, in order to frame somebody else, and hid something else, and killed the person inside because someone told him to, and was killed by what was inside, I think, I mean, this is what I was gonna say this anyway. The scratch marks on the inside of the cauldron, we couldn't find a weapon. Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside. That was my initial thought.
Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside.
Hey, Drifting, thank you for the 83 months.
I
Wow.
don't think a person would fit in that cauldron. And didn't they say it had never been unlocked before? If that's true,
The music.
there couldn't have been anyone in there.
This is
Right,
the
I agree.
Detective
I don't think
Grimoire
there was a
theme.
person.
Then what?
I don't know. But you have to wonder why it was kept locked in the first place. I'm guessing there was something pretty bad in there.
Look, Mortuga died from a cut across his neck, not from some vague paranormal entity. Unless you're suggesting it was a vague paranormal entity with a knife?
The knife alien.
Inside of the cauldron, there was something I noticed.
I noticed the cauldron inside the cauldron. I mean the scratches.
The scratch marks.
Chapter 1. The Curse in the Cauldron. I love the submarine design. Dude, the vibes are immaculate so far. Okay. So with this, I am going to do a little bit of rejigging of this setup because tell you what I'm gonna do actually. I'm going to duplicate the scene for, I'm just gonna call it left. And then what we're gonna do, we're on this one. Okay, cool. Let's just quickly do a little bit of rejigging. I need that, I need that, I need that. And presumably that. And
199.
I forgot about that one.
Was that your reference?
I've had that for years. It never gets old. Thank you for the 199 bits. Oh goodness. Okay, mixing up's not on right now, but I will need it. So I'm not gonna move that. Maybe if I just do it like that. Will this be a better place for everything? Or will it also block stuff? I don't know. We'll see how it goes here. We'll see how it goes on this side, and then if it doesn't work, we'll try locating it somewhere else. 200 bits from where? It's lost on a submarine. Hype trading coming up, goodness. Some of the clickable options for sentence making are on the top left. You are so right, Laura. Jesus. Okay. I'm thinking. Using my brain. What's the... Okay. If I take... Oh, gee, we're just keep going, I guess. Oh, look, rocks. If I take this, and this, and I need the alerts. I mean... that doesn't work, though, does it? Okay, hold on. It's fine. Maybe bottom corner. But then it blocks... I may have to just rejig the actual frame. I have another frame. Oh god, where is it? 69-2. That's the one. Did I add it? Did it work? Where is it? Well, can I have that one? I found it. Well, I hope you enjoy. Oh, add one existing. That's it. Put it... Bing, there. Get rid of that one. And then we take this and we just give it a little move about so it fits inside the frame properly. And then we just pop this back into place over here. And then maybe... Oh, gosh. See, this is the one I usually use for Game Blast. Which is why there's space at the bottom. I may just have to redo my entire thing at some point. We'll go with this. Yeah. Should be fine. But I don't like it. This one could be rejigged to move the screen a bit lower, so only a portion of the top right is behind the camera. Yeah. Hold on. I really... I'm not a fan. Push myself all the way to the right. Yeah, maybe I can do that. If I were to... I will do the old teacher adage of, oh, just talk amongst yourselves. And then this one needs to be... Well, I need to move it. Driving the webcam. And then the I mean, the alerts probably don't need to be shifted too much, but I will just do that anyway. I mean, sure, you know. We'll see how it looks. I may just have to make a new one at some point, because this does not work the way I'd like it to. Let's just explore this room. I keep getting notifications on my phone. What the hell's happening? Nothing important. Child's room. How delightful. What's this game? It's point and click. Mystery. Spooky, maybe. I don't know yet. I liked the other 2 games in the series. Fun art style.
It's a seahorse rocking horse. Oh, can I ride it?
Sure.
I don't know. Are you a small Victorian child?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a model submarine.
I think it's a doll's house.
A page ripped out of a newspaper.
Okay. A single page from a newspaper found in the child's room. Lady of the Looking Glass in chance audience. Of course. Oh, thank you so much for the 240 bits. There are a bit alerts I've completely forgotten about. They're just coming up here. But thank you. I appreciate it. Theater review by James Dusk. The young illusionist who goes by Symmetry Silkmoth, because why not, begins the show with her signature act in which she somehow holds parlance with her own reflection in a large antique mirror. The 2 symmetries, who seem to move independently of one another, speak upon their morbid anxieties and intrusive thoughts, which, it transpires, form the themes of the show at large. Even though I have my theories as to how the trick is achieved, to a less cynical eye, it would present a thoroughly convincing spectacle. The mysterious Miss Silkmoth rounds off her performance with a surprisingly comedic set piece in which she attempts to communicate with her departed Uncle Gregory. Isn't that a bit I did in a video? Who appears as an apparition with a crystal ball. However, it doesn't go to plan and the audience laughs as Symmetry is put on hold in her disastrous attempt to telephone the afterlife. Overall, the show is a triumph, a brush with mysticism that stays with you long after the final bow. Godric grips, nautical and aeronautical precision, measurement and navigation instruments, Drummond Shipyard, rigging, reefing, restoring, repairs, lots of R's. The Stone Top Inn, ales, wine, food. Daily fishing trips, speak to Harbour Master Sylvia Seafoam. The Silkworm Spectator, editor Mr. T.W. Ibis. Catch of the day, mysterious sea serpent hauled ashore. 3 a.m., the witching hour, and the moon is out. Dearest Selina creaks into the port, its once cheerful frame now seems burdened, heavy. It has a secret. A moment passes. What's this? Something is hauled up onto the slime-slick rocks beside this old silkworm harbor. A body, a creature. Its eyes are closed. No, wait, look it again. It has no eyes. A serpent of a sort. But it has arms. So, a dragon? No, that doesn't seem right. Serpent it is, then. All right, then.
An eerie painting of a girl standing in the woods. It is just a painting, right?
Sure. Maybe. No. Maybe.
Maybe. One would. It just blinked. Someone's watching us from behind the painting, aren't they?
Hey, look, Sally. It's a giant dice.
Die.
It's correct.
What did I do?
Oh, that. Yeah. Okay.
Stick, standing up by itself.
I think it's part of an illusion.
What illusion?
Invisible man, maybe?
I don't see it.
Of course you don't.
It's a wooden chest.
What's all this stuff on the top?
Well, let's have a look. Drag the 6 cards and 4 glass lenses into the correct arrangement. Oh, hello. Oh. Well, this is fun. Okay. Let's see. We've got Jennifer and Margaret gaze jealously at Patricia, whose doll is neither too large nor too small. So if I were to do...
Oops! You missed the train! Sorry!
Thank you. I mean, we missed the train, but because we're on a submarine. His doll is either too large, not too small. Okay. So one's too large, one's too small. Something like that. And they're both like looking like, huh? Huh?
Nope.
What do you mean?
First things first, we need to make sense of that clue written on the box.
Right. Surely it's the key to knowing where to put everything else.
Or does it click into place? Do I have to, like, put it into... I think I have to put it like this. I may have just organized it wrong.
That's not it.
Alright.
So, the 6 cards can be put in pairs to make 3 images of the same girl, and then the glass lenses change and...
Oh, I'm... Surely... Maybe I've got this bit wrong. Maybe I need to do it like this. No, I've had it like that before, though, right? Sorry, one's looking away. Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm misinterpreting how I'm doing it. Yeah, because it makes them look like they're turning. I was doing a funny, like, bulging eyes bit in my head.
There we go.
Nice.
It opened.
What's in there?
Ah! Yes! The strange glass eye found in the child's room. Yes, we're all aware of it. It smells musty and unpleasant. Love that. What's in here?
It's a magic vanishing cabinet.
Well, I can still see it.
I think it's just a wardrobe. Let's take a look inside. Oh, it's empty.
Vanished.
I had the same thought when you did it. Yeah, I just, my interpretation of them looking at her was different from the game's interpretation of them looking at her. I understand it now. Okay. 11%. We haven't actually found anyone to talk to yet, which is interesting. I'm gonna do a bit more exploring because I just want to see what the lay of the land is. And from more like a side-eye approach, yeah, something like that, like a kind of thing. Oh, hello. Yes, you are interesting, aren't you?
Hello?
Okay.
Sir?
2 strangers, emissaries from the world above.
Yeah, hi. I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sally.
State your business, and speak only the truth.
Well, we're here on the request of the captain.
Impossible. The captain is dead. Unless you received a missive from beyond the veil. I should have foreseen this, but now that I'm faced with it, it seems inevitable.
No, sorry, she meant the new captain. Captain Seafoam.
Cynthia.
She's asked us to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga. We have to talk to all the suspects.
Speaking of, can I ask your name?
Zacharias Zephyr, the Dream Doctor.
Oh,
Dream Doctor?
what a name
I
and
don't think
title
I've met one of those
combo.
before.
That is correct. You have not. I alone hold.
I love this guy already.
Because you made it up.
That is correct.
All right.
So, Dr. Zephyr, what does a dream doctor do exactly?
He studies the parapsychological qualities of dreams.
Seems about right.
Psychological?
That's like psychics and telepathy and stuff, isn't it? How does that relate to dreams?
Dreams are transmissions comprised of spirit energy from another dimension.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's common knowledge.
What kind of other dimension?
Spirit energy originates in the spirit realm, of course.
Like the afterlife?
That is but one of many names.
So, have you made any kind of discoveries or breakthroughs?
Nothing I can meaningfully explain to you in your current state.
What about all the stuff in here? What does it all do?
Specialist instruments, most of them too complex or too subtle for you to comprehend.
I don't know. It mostly looks like a bunch of old junk.
It is an unrivaled collection of rare artifacts.
All right. What's the rarest thing you've got?
My rarest items are not for the viewing public.
Okay, now I have to see what they are.
The pull of the unknown. I realized I should have lied and showed you something of middling rarity to throw you off the scent.
Lesson learned, huh?
Yeah, I like this guy. He's fun.
How come there's a room like this in the submarine anyway?
When I arrived, it was but a simple infirmary. After I set up my equipment, we renamed it the Dream Chamber.
And how long have you been here?
I was the first person to be invited on board. I joined Magnus here shortly before the submarine's maiden voyage.
So, presumably, you know why Mortuga became a submarine captain?
Why?
Yeah, like, where was he going? What was he doing?
He simply told me he'd acquired a submarine and would be living in it for an undisclosed amount of time.
That's all he told you? Yet surely there was more to it.
I don't doubt it. He was a man of secrets, every bit as much as I.
So when you started off, it was just the two of you. But now it's, what, 8 people?
We were 9 souls, now 8. I'm not counting either of you.
Yeah, I figured.
Why did Mortuga want so many people on the submarine?
Only a few of them were invited on board by Magnus like I was. The others crossed paths with him merely by the winds of fortune.
Interesting.
The last dream before waking. A single phase. Non-lucid. Focus is soft but heavy. All is dark. The endless void. A low voice speaking a forbidden language.
Oh.
Emerging.
He's rotating.
The night black sea. A face. Larger than I had known a face could be. I wake. The room is bathed in green light.
A green light? Like from the wooden boy?
Not dissimilar, but 1,000 times more potent. I leave my chambers, heading for the airlock, in which I have some business. I meet Cynthia in the parlor as she emerges from the control room. I notice she is clutching the ship's compass. She also appears visibly upset. Like me, Cynthia's on her way to the lowest deck. She departs and I follow behind. I wait as Cynthia converses with Madame Tadpole at the base of the second ladder. Madame Tadpole ascends the ladder. She is moving with haste and purpose. She requests that I go immediately.
Needs him
to
as a
the storeroom.
plushie. He would make an excellent plushie.
As soon as I'd concluded my business.
Which was?
Nothing of great import, merely something I needed to collect from the airlock.
So you went to the airlock, and then you went to the storeroom?
I did, right after I stopped off at my chambers. You understand I first needed to return certain items to their designated storage locations, after which I truly did do as Madame Tadpole had requested. I did ultimately regret my dallying. As it transpired, she had wished to inform me of Magnus Mortuga's death. And there his body lay, in the shadow of his stone cauldron, his blood pooling beneath him. A potent unease was already germinating amongst the group. Doubts were beginning to be sown, and fingers were beginning to point. Magnus Mortuga was a man of great will and great strength. It is hard, still, to accept that he has left us.
Interesting.
How did you meet Mortuga?
It was on my first visit to Silkworm many years ago. I was merely passing through, so I stayed at the inn where Magnus was working at the time.
So Mortuga was just an innkeeper at this point?
Not even. The innkeeper was a woman named Felicia Stonetop. Magnus merely worked under her charge. The two of them split their time between running the inn and running a small sailing ship.
Sounds like quite a nice life.
So, Dr. Zephyr, I'm guessing you don't have an actual doctorate.
Correct. I walk not the path of formal academic recognition, not for lack of trying, you understand. 8 separate institutions turned me away, asserting that my ideas were, quote, incompatible with our modern world. They forget, of course, that the modern world is a fleeting and ever-changing thing, Indeed, all of history's greatest scientists battled with such short-sighted stubbornness.
So, you want to be one of history's greatest scientists and fundamentally change how we view the world?
Is that so much to ask?
I mean, yeah, it might be.
So then how did you end up studying dreams?
It was the result of acquiring a particular specimen. It opened up new ways to study the subconscious mind.
A specimen? Like what? An animal?
Yeah, I'm picturing like a lizard floating in a jar of formaldehyde.
Something like that.
So, what are you working on now? Here in your dream chamber?
I'm studying subconscious spirit transmissions, analyzing their meaning, their intention.
Do you need to be in a submarine to do that?
Of course not. However, positioning myself here affords me other opportunities.
Like what?
The possibility of studying the most important specimen of all. If her transmission could be analyzed, interpreted, it would be an unparalleled discovery.
Her?
She is all that stirs in the minds of men that they shall never know.
I love the one where it's just he just turns to the camera. That's my
I
favorite.
told you all I know.
Then apparently...
You know, it's like
you
his
don't
golden
know much at
hand.
all.
Correct.
Brain's making a lot of noise today and tournaments. We enjoyed the game. Take care, Cassandra. Rest well.
That belonged to Magnus Mortuga, but I suppose it should pass along to Cynthia.
Cynthia doesn't get all of Mortuga's stuff just because she took over as captain, surely.
Of course not. However, I imagine at some point Cynthia may wish to unlock the captain's cabin.
She'd need a glass eyeball to do that?
Naturally. While it holds the pretense of being an eyeball, in truth, it is a key.
Ah.
This is where I first learned about Miss Silkmoth and her residence at the Fortuna Hall Theater.
This was after you'd started living in the submarine.
Correct.
So Mortuga had the newspaper on board with him.
Only this solitary page. Before we left port on the submarine's maiden voyage, Magnus asked a favor of me. He wished for me to venture into the Stonetop Inn, collect this cauldron, and bring it on board.
Why couldn't he do it himself? He'd have been strong enough, surely.
I'm not sure exactly. I was already preparing to bring a large amount of heavy equipment on board. I suppose Magnus considered it logical to fold the cauldron into that set.
Was it shut and locked?
Shut, locked, and covered with the sailcloth. Magnus never told me what he kept inside it, if that's what you're asking. It's the cloth that Magnus used to cover the cauldron.
Why would he need to keep it covered?
Either to keep it away from prying eyes, or perhaps he concealed it for his own benefit.
I see.
Dr. Zephyr, is this yours?
I don't immediately recognize it.
You sure? It really looks like something that'd belong to you.
Of course, I do concede that I have many similar bottles here in my dream chamber, so it's wholly possible that it originated in my collection.
Nice answer. Totally non-committal.
As good as they were, it was not Miss Silkmoth's politricks that interested me. Rather, I was interested in the base mindset they were a symptom of. In particular, her ruminations upon the great unknowns of life and death. There are clues to it, right here. Look at the choice of words. Unfathomable, inconceivable. And on the reverse, you need only look at the chosen subject matter for her newest work.
It's a Grim Reaper.
Bottled sunlight. It appears somebody's looking to protect themselves from vampires.
There's no...
Sure,
vampire.
why not?
Is there?
Of course not.
What about Mortuga?
I'll admit, it was a rumor for a time.
Really?
I believe this to be a depiction of a being known as the Mermaid. However, I've nothing to compare it with, as it's the only depiction I know of.
It doesn't look much like a mermaid.
It doesn't look much like anything, really. Except for the fact it's got a face. At least, I think that's a face.
Stories alluding to such a being were the reason I traveled to Silkworm in the first place. However, I was disappointed to discover that nobody in town seemed to know what I was talking about. It seems to be a secret held by only a very select few.
Okay.
How long has this been chained to the foredeck? Do you know?
Since the conception of the submarine, as far as I know. The conception of its current incarnation, I should say. The wider history of the vessel reaches back a good deal further, of course. It seems our collective fate hangs on the outcome of your investigation.
I guess.
This is a good thing. It is high time for a shifting of the tides.
What do you mean?
There are too many souls aboard this ship, many of them seeking things they shall not find.
That's ominous.
A bit of light reading,
It's a book about a hex.
So I see. A charming pulp adventure by the looks of it.
Okay. Well, that's all we can ask him about for now. Let's look about the rest of the room.
I'll just take a look in this cabinet.
Watch out for spiders.
Yeah, I don't think there are any spiders.
Are there spiders?
We're on a submarine, remember?
There could still be spiders in a submarine.
I do seem to need constant reminding. A set of small glass bottles.
Poison?
Might just be perfume.
I'll meet you in the middle at poisoned perfume.
Drag the bottle caps and swap them onto the correct droppers. A crimson hue upon the label. Okay, so that could either be that or that. Or maybe even that. Drips fall with a hurried cadence. Okay. Aerated with effervescence. I mean, that's either one of these three. Exhales a curious vapor. Maybe things happen when I... Okay, maybe not. I don't know. A conspicuous X upon the label. I mean, I feel like these are well, that could be that as well. A glutinous viscosity. Conspicuous X. I feel like the one that would be most accurate for that is possibly this one. So we'll go with that. Taking it from slightly lower. Oh, yes, you can do that. Okay, that does help. Oh, that's glutinous. That's also a curious vapor. Well, what? Okay, we definitely know that the hand goes here, because that is a glutinous viscosity if I've ever seen one. See, that's also got a curious vapor, but drips fall with hurried cadence. That's very fast. That's also very fast. Aerated with effervescence. Cross it with the other ones too, like crimson hue. Okay, hold on. Crimson hue upon the label. Okay, so we know. Well, this one I think has to be. Okay, wait. Either aerated or the hurried cadence. And this one's that. It's a curious vapor, but like also this one could also be the, So well, one of these two is the curious vapor. We know that at least. I actually think it might be this one. Curious vapor. Crimson hue on the label. Glutinous viscosity. Enriched with effervescence. Conspicuous. Well, that can't be that one. We know that. Ah, but see, now we've got none with an X on. So, that actually doesn't make sense, does it? So this one, maybe if this one's the... Okay. Exhales a curious vapor. crimson hue on the label, glutinous viscosity, conspicuous X on the label, drips fall with a hurried cadence, and aerated with effervescence. That feels correct.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Nice.
Is anything going to happen?
Oh,
The
what's
glass
this?
moved.
Let's take a closer look at that bookshelf.
Well, let's take a closer look, yeah. Why not? What's this?
This one's not really a book.
Looks more like a magazine.
The Caretaker's Journal. Small booklet found in the bookcase in the Dream Chamber. Ooh. The Mermaid's Tongue. Caretaker's Collective, Quarterly Journal, Listings and Inquiries. Lillian's Locket. Lillian Lucian was a witch of some infamy before her untimely end at the hands of a curse. Some say the locket protects from curses, others suggest it absorbs them, imbibing their power. 9 ounces. Silver Snake Skull. The disembodied skull of the mysterious silkworm serpent. Notably, it has no eye sockets. Use discretion, as several high-quality fakes are in circulation. 17 ounces. His Golden Palm. I'm pretty sure Zephyr has that. Made from an unknown material 90% similar to gold. The hand is said to be able to touch ghosts. 23 ounces. The Mermaid's Tongue. Said to facilitate communication with she who lies beyond the veil. Requires a special key to operate. Both the key and the mermaid's tongue itself are rumored to be lost at sea. Name your price. Okay. Interesting.
It's a weird metal helmet.
It is the dream helmet.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
All right, yeah. I guess we're along the same wavelength. Oh, God. I love when that happens. A peculiar piece of equipment found in Dr. Zephyr's dream chamber. A large brass funnel is attached to the top of a pair of leather goggles. Curiously, the goggles are fully opaque. You can't see anything while you're wearing them. There's something else on the shelf, you say?
The glass moved.
Let's take a closer look at that.
I may have missed it.
A Ghost Rises Before Me by Joseph Jenkins.
Okay.
The Magician of the Soul by Annabelle August.
All right.
Divine Exolinguistics by Mary Morala.
It is Speaking If You Are Listening by Carl Cavendish.
Mm-hmm.
The Seven Secrets of
Onirology?
The Seven Secrets of Onirology by Edward Edmonton.
Prophecy from Parapsychology by Halcyon Hardwick. I think I can see a face in there.
What?
That's probably just pareidolia.
Who?
The human habit of seeing faces where there aren't. Okay, no, I just saw it too.
What the heck? Oh, what is that?
I think
That's
I can
probably
see
the human habit. Okay, no, I just saw it too.
a dusty old cloth.
Ooh. Ooh. What is that? I don't like it. Sir, there's a face in your bookshelf.
What is this anyway?
It is what it says it is, a quarterly journal of listings and inquiries.
I noticed the prices are listed as ounces, and that's gold, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, of course it is.
These numbers are merely a way to ascribe a universal value. Most transactions take the form of a trade, exchanging items of equivalent worth.
Oh, wait, so are these things that people have and they want to sell? Or is it stuff people want to buy?
Both.
What about that last one? The mermaid's tongue.
Likely the most contentious item ever to be listed in the journal. Desperately coveted by those who believe, and disdained by those who don't.
Those who believe what?
That such a thing could even exist.
I feel like the mermaid's tongue is what I saw, the face I
How
saw.
come the goggles are blacked out?
It is a weighted sleeping mask.
To induce REM sleep?
Correct.
What's REM sleep?
That's the kind of sleep where you dream.
Aha. So what's the big funnel on top?
It is an energy filter.
So it filters the dreams as they come out of your head?
The opposite.
It filters the dreams on their way into your head?
Correct.
Oh yeah, dreams are transmissions from another dimension. I forgot.
But what's the point of filtering them? What does it do?
To study the transmission, it is first necessary to change the format of the energy signature.
Oh, like when
I
you
love
change a
how,
WAV to
like,
an MP3.
whenever
This is a syntax with which I am not familiar.
when you say something that he doesn't fully approve of, he always goes, I really like that little character quirk. I wonder if it's relevant in some way.
It's a weird glass bottle.
It is the hex bottle.
Yes, of course it is.
Yeah, I knew that.
A glass bottle found with a strange object floating inside. It was found in the dream chamber. A subtle floral smell is gently emanating from within the bottle. Let's shake it. Ooh. What the heck is that? It's weird. I like it.
The cabinet's full of scrolls, but,
Can't think of an excuse not to read them.
they're too fragile, maybe?
We'll go with that.
I'll just say they're blank. No one will know. It's a weird crystal orb,
It is the fog ball.
Yes.
if you say so.
We love a good fog ball. A strange glass ball found in the dream chamber. Something is swirling around the inside of it. I'm assuming it's fog.
Tired?
I worry if I slept in that thing, I'd get transformed into a monster or something.
I worry that sleeping at a 45-degree angle would be bad for my back.
Ah. Is Detective Grimoire in or nearly in his 30s?
You are old.
Because that would be one of my first thoughts as well. I'd be like, I don't know if that would be good for me. I need to talk about
Okay,
these.
all right. What's a hex bottle?
It is a glass container with a hex inside.
Well,
Is that a
yeah.
magic spell?
I've been forthcoming thus far, unusually so for a man of my nature. However, certain things I shall be keeping to myself, especially if it has no bearing on your investigation.
What if we can prove it's got something to do with the murder or the crime scene?
Ah, well then you'd have forced my hand, wouldn't you?
Where do you get this from?
It is on loan from Miss Silkmoth.
So it's for some kind of magic trick.
I thought it was a crystal ball, like a fortune teller would use.
Indeed, it is a divining orb, of a sort. However, I am not using it to see into the future, for such a pursuit is not but folly and nonsense.
Right, but I'm sure whatever you're using it for is totally rational and sensible.
Do not question the orb.
I'm always telling you that.
Do not question the orb. I'm sorry, Zay. I will never question your orb again.
Big glass bell jars with creepy things inside.
If I had a penny for every time we go somewhere and there's big glass bell jars with creepy things inside. I can't see anything important on these shelves.
Good, because I couldn't reach the stuff at the top if I wanted to. The cabinet's
Can't
full
think
there.
how, I'll just say they're blank.
Okay.
I wonder how it gets electricity.
Yeah, I would recommend that you don't wonder about that.
Okay. Right, let's return to this place later. Yeah, I'm in my discovery phase at the moment, so if I miss something, rest assured I will eventually get back to it, I'm sure. I'm just exploring. That's locked.
Locked.
Well, I can push it to get the key, can't I? I mean, assuming this isn't the right key, but we'll try it
That's the
anyway.
one.
Oh, it is the right key. Well, sure, why not? Yeah, let's do it. I wasn't expecting it to... Oh, this is the captain's cabin. Okay, I didn't realize that it was. Good. There's something in there.
It's a treasure chest. Someone's peeking out from inside.
Hello?
Hello there. Oh, what the hell's that? A small handheld radio hidden in the captain's cabin. It seems to be broken. Okay.
There's a globe.
With all 7 seas.
It's a ship in a bottle.
Really? What ship is it?
Is it the... What's it called? Is it the Selena? Is that the one that it was called? Oh, hello. It's a pipette. Why can't I shake the bottle? Why would you want me to do that?
Would you not shake it like that? You're gonna break it.
Well, I was doing it.
I think it already is broken. Listen. Something got loose on the inside.
That's one impressive chair.
Fit for a captain.
Mortuga's desk.
Anything in the drawers?
Just dust.
What's this?
Is that a bell?
I think so.
It seems very bell-like.
Why is it hanging over the desk?
The Bell of Damocles. A heavy iron bell hanging over Mortuga's desk in the captain's cabin. Ooh! I know where this goes. Hold on a second.
It's Mortuga's stone cauldron.
Shut the cauldron. I don't know if I can do this yet. But I'm pretty sure the bell connects to the cauldron. Because, like,
It's Mortuga's stone cauldron.
when you shut it, you've got that gear sort of shape, which is the exact shape of the underside of here. I think those two fit together.
It's a painting.
It's beautiful. Probably haunted, but beautiful.
Or just beautifully haunted. Her! This is also labeled her. A framed painting of a woman found in the captain's cabin. There is a metal plaque on the base of the frame with the word her engraved on it. And Mother finally let me have the map. Most of it anyway. The important bits are still there. Problem. I spent all last night trying to decipher the actual coordinates. I couldn't do it. Magnus couldn't do it either, but he said we could pay someone to do it for us. So I've put him in charge of that while I make preparations on the ship. I need to... Hold on. Wanted to turn around and go back to Silkworm. Empty-handed? Never. So all the way there, he was sulky and moody. Even more so than usual, I mean. He can be such a baby sometimes. I didn't let it bother me because, as I had known it would, the moment we saw the green light, his curiosity got the better. This is, like, cut off in some way. Yeah. Hauled it up. Took forever. It's super heavy, and I really didn't want any of it to get damaged. Once it's on the deck, Magnus put his arms around it to turn the things. He can just about reach, but I told him not to do it like that. Might not be safe, since we don't know exactly what'll happen. So I said we could do it together, one each. That worked just fine, but it's incomplete.
So, who is it? Grimoire.
Let's make sure to ask everyone about this.
Everyone.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what kind of responses we get.
Also, yeah, I did think that looked a little bit like Elaine.
It's a painting.
It's probably haunted, but beautiful.
I was getting Elaine vibes from that as well.
It's an old birdcage.
Minus the bird.
What's this?
What's that on the wall?
No idea. It's written in a language I don't recognize.
Okay.
What's that on the wall?
No idea. It's written in a language I don't...
It's Mortuga's bookshelf.
A lot of these aren't books. They're scrolls.
Scroll shelf.
What's that saying? If walls had eyes?
Something like that.
I love the window.
Nice window.
It
Very
looks
nice.
directly out the back of the ship.
The Elder Scrolls, of
The
course.
Ship?
Yeah, you know, the submarine.
Yeah, it does feel like more like a pirate ship than a submarine, doesn't it? Why has this got a thing on it then? Oh, hello.
Hello?
Go solve the crime!
We're doing it.
Did you talk to Sim yet?
Sim?
Sim! Symmetry!
Where is she?
She'll be in the room nearest the Illusion Theater.
The child's room? The one with that weird painting? We checked in there.
Yeah, no, there's no weird painting in that room. Just a weird girl.
I did think it
Tell
blinked.
her to knock it off and start taking this seriously.
I knew it.
Thank you, hole in the wall.
Alas, I am outwitted. My paltry facade undone.
I mean, yeah, I could see you blink.
We can hear you breathing a little bit too. Sorry.
Bound are we by limitation of the flesh.
Your symmetry, is that right?
Symmetry silk moth, illusionist. And you? Are you not detectives both, in service to the captain?
Pretty much, yeah.
And should thou find me guilty, what punishment awaits?
We don't really plan that far ahead, to be honest.
Will we find you guilty?
My heart is burdened heavy, true, but not from murderer's guilt.
Okay, glad to hear it.
Technically, she just said she isn't feeling guilty. She didn't say she wasn't guilty.
Okay, well.
So you're an illusionist. What kind of tricks do you do?
My magic act is theatre-born and played upon a stage.
Oh, like with big props? Smoke and mirrors kind of stuff?
Smoke and mirror, crate and cage, doors and doubles both.
How long have you been doing it?
Since approximate 12. I'm now approximate 18.
Right.
Approximate.
My sum of years I cannot say. Time hath kept no count.
Oh, okay.
Do you only do big stage magic? You don't by any chance do any close-up stuff?
Grimoire, she's not here to perform for you.
Cast thine eyes upon its path. On its back an image clear, a duck or rabbit's form. Think hard and choose with steady mind, and I'll predict the course of fate.
Let's think of a rabbit. Oh, it's probably going to be those ones where you can see both.
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing that looks like a duck or a rabbit, depending on how you interpret it.
Yeah.
What does it say?
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Oh god.
Very good. Well done.
Yeah. Okay. Well done, Symmetry. You got me and Sally there.
Is this your bedroom?
My chamber is shared with Cynthia Fair. Take a left down the hall.
Oh, so this room is, what exactly?
My place of toil.
What are you toiling on?
Many a thing, all a manner of things.
Keeping busy, huh?
I must remain of some use, lest I should become useless.
What would happen then?
Surely I'll be tossed into the sea, where I will promptly
I
perish.
love how her arms move a little.
Thereupon my listless form becomes
very
a
funny.
meal for a passing sea turtle.
Ah.
Symmetry.
But oh, the turtle finds me scant sustenance, and he too will perish, and we'll both be dead forever and ever.
Symmetry!
She almost has like an Aardman character-esque movement to her.
Scene opens. Submarine interior. Symmetry lies awake in bed.
We're really doing it like this.
She is restless, wrought with guilt.
Guilt about what?
A sudden movement of the submarine wakes Cynthia. Cynthia, noticing Symmetry. Oh, you were already awake. What is wrong? The two young women briefly talk to one another.
Not gonna give us that bit?
Cynthia, getting up. Oh, I must go and inspect the control room. Exit Cynthia. Symmetry lays in bed a little longer. Symmetry, getting up. Oh, I must return to the Illusion Theatre. I cannot bear it.
Return?
The Illusion Theatre. The door is already open. Symmetry sees Captain Mortuga laying dead on the ground. She screams. She also sees a large face passing by the window.
What? A face outside the submarine.
Enter Dansum and Worman. Dansum. Oh, my dude, this is crazy.
Oh my dude.
Worman says nothing. Enter Madame Tadpole. In her wake, Mr. Grip, Cynthia, and Mariana. And after a short while, Dr. Zephyr. Madame Tadpole taking charge. Oh, which one of you is the murderer? Tell me now so that ye may be punished appropriately.
I'm sure that's exactly what she said.
Exit Cynthia and Symmetry. Cynthia, visibly nervous. Oh, but who will become captain now? Symmetry, pondering. Oh, do you think Mortuga wrote a will?
Not a bad question.
The two young women attempt to enter the captain's cabin, but the door is locked. They decide to visit the control room instead. Cynthia is now moving with urgency, and Symmetry is lagging behind. Cynthia emerges from the control room. She is holding several sheets of paper and the captain's logbook. Cynthia goes down the ladder. Symmetry follows behind. Outside Worman's bunk room, Symmetry noticing a piece of paper on the ground. Oh, surely this was dropped by Worman, as it is from his typewriter. I shall return it to whence it came. She places the paper back into the typewriter. Symmetry returns to her bedroom. Scene ends.
Right. Tell me about
Face of
Magnus.
coastal cliff, cut coarse by storms and swells of life long spent. Sleep a scant solace, bedevilled by a dream dug deep in folds of ever-furrowed brow. His broad form stood, once ox-strong and stout, now more malediction than man. Doomed to dwell down in the dark, the once light of a life once lived, now too luminous to look upon. Magnus Mortuga, number 1, The Turning Wheel.
Hey, Maris, how's it going? The Turning Wheel. Taking control.
Taking control?
Well, interesting. What about yourself?
Kind of pale. Are you getting enough to eat?
Alas, by flesh and frame and bone and blood I set but little store.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So what do you set store by?
Oh, like, what are my interests?
Yeah.
Enwrapped, enthralled, of cloth-in dolls, of effigies, of twins.
Okay, sure.
Of glass and gleam, of mirrored eyes, of phantoms falsely cast.
Fine. Mirrors, okay.
Oh! Of what if aught doth lay beyond this fleeting form of flesh?
Huh.
Symmetry Silk Moth, number 4, The Unblinking Eye.
The Unblinking Eye. Fear?
Fear?
His life's long hope to pierce the veil and breach those blackest bounds. Solitary once, no more, for help is found in frightened form of fair and freckled face.
She means herself.
I'm following.
A time bespent in chamber dream and chained to lofty quest. Then lo, a shock! Dismissed, bespurned, rejected, my lonesome purpose lost.
Why'd he do that?
Zacharias Zephyr, number 3, The Entangled Dream.
The Entangled Dream. Overambition?
Overambition?
Seriously, she doesn't, elaborate on any of that.
Oh, I'm reading this myself.
Oh, cool. Hey, did you like the bit where...
I am but midway through. Prithee, spoil it not.
Prithee.
The letter in fair Cynthia's hand, a plan devised by her and her alone.
Yeah, I'm already
The
vibing with
plan
this character. She's fun.
Why, to hire a sleuth to seek the truth.
That's us. Couple of sleuths seeking the truth.
I implore, unravel swift this tangled tale, and name the knave ere further harm befall.
Further harm befall who?
With former captain slain, I feared the new be target too. The fate awaiting guilty hearts once they are condemned.
What? You get turned into a weird little wooden goblin head?
Nay, bound in chains upon the deck, and pulled along beside the ship.
Oh. Jeez.
She's not serious. I don't think.
She might be.
I find it hard to look away. Her flicker flame doth draw me in, and I am merest moth.
What is it? Some kind of monster from the bottom of the ocean?
No, not of the sea. She's of an even darker place. Why would someone bring along a bottled form of sun?
Sunlight's good for you. Vitamin D, I guess.
What does it do?
All kinds of stuff.
If you don't get enough, it makes you sad. You know how people tend to be happier in summer and sadder in winter?
Silkworm sun is scantly seen, even in a summer sky.
I swear, sometimes she just gets lucky with the alliteration.
You drew the sim?
I did.
And you hung it up on the wall? In the Illusion Theater?
I fully meant to take it down, but never had the chance.
What is it exactly?
Imprudent plans gone swift astray.
Plans for a new magic act?
Why'd you hang it upside down?
Upside down?
Yeah, I thought maybe it was part of some kind of trick or an illusion.
I didn't hang it upside down. I hung it right side up.
Really?
Okay.
What is it?
I do not know and dare not guess.
Ah, come on. One little guess.
It's not my place to muse upon the things in Chamber Dream.
It's from the Dream Chamber?
Well done.
What's this?
How should I know?
It was hung up on the wall in the Illusion Theater.
So?
So, we
thought maybe you were the stargazing girl.
I am Symmetry Silk Moth.
Yes, we know
yeah,
that.
I know. I'm not contesting that. Never mind.
This cauldron to Mortuga held deep worth, it seemed to me. When speaking of its somber form, his words were most severe.
What did he say about it?
Lay not thy hand upon its lid, lest thou be bound to ceaseless sorrow.
Is that a direct quote? Sim, look, it's you.
Oh, long faded yesteryear. I'm shocked you knew that she was me.
Yeah, I'm not sure you're old enough to say yesteryear in any context.
From the review, it sounds like your old magic show is pretty good.
I filled the house up every night.
So why'd you give it up?
There were other things I wished to learn, things not found upon that stage.
Okay.
Care to explain what this is?
Nay,
Do you know what it is?
I.
I'm not sure if that was a pun or not.
Where'd you find it?
In the parlor, on the floor.
So someone dropped it?
So it would seem. Lillian's locket.
Looks familiar, don't you think?
I didn't know it had a name.
Didn't
Kindly
know
close the
she?
book. I have no desire to look upon it longer.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
That face!
You know what it is?
Mine eye but chanced upon it. Nothing more.
Do you know
Okay.
how Zephyr's dream helmet works?
His secrets are his own to keep.
Okay, but just for the record, you do know his secrets.
Yeah, the 3D models are great.
I am bound to share them not.
Hey, Sim, do you know anything about this?
Speaketh soft.
Okay? Do you know anything about this?
Nay.
Okay.
Oh, my fog ball.
Your
Your
fog?
fog ball?
As carved and crafted.
You made it? What for?
Well, thou mayst use it to speak with Gregory.
Sorry, Gregory? We never met a Gregory.
You wouldn't have. He lives inside the ball.
Ah!
And he's my uncle.
Oh.
And he's dead.
Ah,
Oh.
And fictitious.
of course.
Oh.
That was a roller coaster.
How it blinks and flickers so.
It's just broken. I think it's turning itself on and off.
As if it sought to speak with kin.
It's a radio. I'm not sure it has kin.
Do you know anything about Mortuga's model ship?
Yet another weight upon his ever-troubled mind. Although, given that it's sealed in glass, I imagine it's now very hard to fix.
What are you talking about?
It's broken. Some part of its innards has come loose.
How does a ship get in a bottle? Do you like assemble it very painstakingly with like little tools over time? Is that how that works?
To dwell beneath a
Must be,
heavy
right?
iron-costed thing, ever poised for rope to snap, ever set to fall.
Mortuga, you didn't dwell beneath it. Not really.
I don't know.
Okay, little
It's
potions to
hanging
build it. Oh, well, of
directly over
course.
his desk. That's a choice.
A yearning stirred along by grief to seek to find a path, a bridge to cross that dark divide.
Grief?
Mm-hmm. I assume she's dead, this woman?
Why?
The crosses in the background.
Oh.
I think they're just ship masts. Like she's standing by the harbor.
Could also be symbolism. That is fair. You're weird, I like you. Anyway, let's see who else we may speak to. Okay, let's go to here. Airlock. Airlock Grotto. Hello, you look remarkably fishy.
Hey, it's me, Madam Tadpole.
Ah.
Yep, that's my name. First question. Go.
Are you a mermaid or what's the deal?
Great question. Half mermaid. The top half, obviously. From the waist up, all mermaid. And as you can see, I have the legs of an ordinary human woman.
Yeah.
An ordinary human woman?
Who happens to be an Olympic-level swimmer.
Of course.
Second question. Go.
Tell me about yourself.
So, Madam Tadpole, you're a professional swimmer? Or a professional mermaid?
I'm not a professional anything, not anymore. I'm done with all that.
Do you have gills?
Nope, it's a tattoo. Sorry to disappoint.
It's cool. Why'd you get it?
I've always been real good at holding my breath underwater, like scary good. The other kids used to call me Fish Girl.
Ah, kids can be mean.
I'd say they had it right.
How come you're here on the submarine?
Okay, so I like to go diving. In the sea, deep.
Oh, like with an oxygen tank and a mask?
No. I don't use any of that stuff. Anyway, so one time I went too deep. I wasn't going to come back up. I was pretty much done for. Somehow Magnus found me, pulled me into a submarine. He brought me back. I owe him my life.
Wait, so are you from Silkworm? Were you living in the town?
Nope, I'm from far away.
Then how come you were diving into this bit of ocean?
Oh, well, yeah, I was visiting the town. For work.
What kind of work?
Performance art. Kinda. Like I
Kinda?
said, I'm done with all that.
So, Mortuga saved you from drowning, and you just decided to stay?
It's where I belong. The ocean. I had my fill of living on land. I've got no interest in going back.
Okay.
Looks like you've made yourself pretty comfortable down here.
Magnus offered me one of the bunk rooms, but I turned him down. And yeah, over time I turned the airlock into a nice little home for myself.
Where did you get all this stuff? The mirrors, the bottles.
Shipwrecks, shipping containers, you name it. If it falls into the ocean, I consider it fair game.
You go swimming out in the actual ocean.
Course.
Isn't it cold? And what about the water pressure?
What about him? That's for other people to worry about.
So, how do you get out into the sea? Or do you just go from up on deck?
See that hole in the middle of the room? Leads down into a big old water tank with a door that leads outside. I go out into the
I'd like to
ocean
see
every
that
single day.
Detective
Jeez.
Grimoire style
I'm
Guyver
impressed.
shot as well.
Like I said, this is where I belong.
How long have you been living here?
I stopped worrying about times and dates. It doesn't mean much down here. But I know I arrived after Sim and before Dirk.
Do you get on with the other suspects?
Oh, sure. It's a nice group. I was closest with Magnus, though. He was one of a kind.
I love that her, like, eyeliner just goes all the way up. It's great.
I remember the sub did a weird kind of tilt. Don't know what it was, but anyway, it woke me up. So yeah, I'm trying to go back to sleep, but I can't because now there's all these footsteps outside my room. I get up and check outside. Nothing. So I check the bilge.
Was anyone
What did you miss? I've mostly been
No,
investigating
something's
so
dipping
far.
into the water. I get a closer look, and it's blood. coming through the drain that connects to the room above, so I head up there to check. The door's locked. I open it up.
You unlocked it? How?
By turning the wheel. So, okay, I guess it's not really locked, more like shut.
Could anyone turn that wheel?
Probably not. It takes some upper body strength. I go inside, and that's when I find him. Dead. Killed, looks like. I get angry. I'm out for revenge. I gotta find the guy who did it. So I run to the mess hall. Nobody. Climb up to the parlor. Nobody. Then I notice the hatch up to the foredeck was left open. Someone's making an escape, I think. Cowardly. I go up on deck. Nobody. I look across to the aft deck.
Let me guess. Nobody.
Nah, there was a demon.
A demon?
Yep. Glowing eyes, single horn coming out of the head, like an antler, kind of.
Was it a person?
I don't know, maybe. It was dark. I could only really make out the eyes, and it wasn't looking at me. It was looking out to the side, at the ocean, I guess. Then it starts talking.
What did it say?
No idea. Alien language.
What?
Even I'm making notes now. This is the best game we ever got.
Oh yeah, there was this big green light. Not sure where it was coming from, though. It can't be anything good, I figure. Better put a stop to it. So I took one of the oars off the old rowing boat and threw it. Hard. Direct hit. Its head came off, pretty sure. I saw it fall into the ocean.
Suspect vanquishes demon with improvised javelin.
After that, the green glow went away, so now it's too dark to see anything. I want to be sure.
It makes you
so I
think
jump
it
off the
may have
side and swim
been
over to the aft
the
deck.
boy.
But nope, nothing. Then I dive down past the back of the sub to take a look around.
Did you see anyone?
No. Not, no.
That seems...
How should I put this? I'm pretty sure I was being watched. Like I could feel something was out there with me. I don't know. Sorry.
Did you ever find the head of the demon or whatever it was? You said it fell into the ocean.
Oh yeah, I did actually. It was right there, floating in the water. Turns out it was this leather mask kind of thing.
Oh.
Like a full head mask, you know, kind of like a balaclava.
Do you still have it?
Nope. I took it back inside the submarine, left it right here in the airlock, and, it's gone. I think it got stolen.
That's, disappointing.
Tadpole, you didn't finish your statement.
Right. I left the airlock, told Cynthia to gather up the others and come up to the storeroom. Zephyr was in the mess hall. I told him to come too. So I go to the storeroom. Dirk's there with Werman and Sim. Everyone else shows up shortly after.
So, you all gathered at the crime scene. What happened?
Nobody wanted to admit to murder, so it was a bit of a stalemate. Most of the others made excuses and scurried off. Zephyr, Grip, and I stayed behind. I guess we were the ones who knew Magnus best. That's it. Story's over. Get out of here.
Interesting.
I really liked him. He wasn't like anyone else I've met.
What did you like about him?
He was this great combination of super introverted and super proactive. Like you'd be complaining that you had a headache or whatever, and he wouldn't say a word. But then the next morning, you'd wake up and find painkillers beside your bed.
Wow.
That's sweet.
Kind of creepy, sneaking into your room at night.
And where would you get painkillers on a submarine?
The point is, he actually cared about other people. Really, the only person he was hard on was himself.
Go on.
Well, for one, he never let himself leave the submarine, even if he wanted to.
Did he want to?
I think so.
Then what was stopping him?
I wish I could say.
Okay. Tell me about Dr. Zephyr. Actually, no, tell me about yourself first.
Mr. Tadpole, you said you were an Olympic-level swimmer.
Oh, sure. They never let me compete, though. I got banned way back when I used to swim in regionals.
Why? What did you do?
Nothing. They just decided I had certain physical abnormalities that made it unfair to the other swimmers.
That kind of sucks.
It's whatever. I never really cared about competing anyway.
So what did you do after you got banned?
Oh, you know, left home, traveled, got a job, quit that job, traveled some more.
And, have you always been green?
Oh, you finally built up the courage to ask, huh? No, it was a reaction to some chemicals we used in a little water tank I used to swim in. The doctor said it's reversible, but I couldn't afford the treatment, so yeah, I'm green.
Why not?
Sim's quite delicate. She's got some real self-worth issues.
She's kinda eerie.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got this 1,000-yard stare, like a rabbit in the headlights.
She's got a unique way of speaking, too.
Yeah, I'm still not sure how much of it is sincere and how much is residual from her time performing on stage. I have heard her talking more normally, though, when she's with Cynthia.
What about Sim's parents?
Orphan. As far as I know, she was homeless for a while, until the system picked her up and she got moved into the theater.
So, she's never had any kind of normal life.
Nope. That 1,000-yard stare's starting to make a little more sense now, huh? Yeah, Zephyr and I had a little falling out.
Over what? Something to do with his experiments?
In theory, I really don't care what he does in his lab. I just didn't like that he dragged Sim into it.
What do you mean?
When I first got here, Sim was working for Zephyr in the Dream Chamber.
What were they working on? Researching dreams, I guess?
Well, sure, that was part of it. They even had Mortuga as a test subject at one point.
They were researching Mortuga's dreams?
Look, it's not the dreams that were the problem. It's the communicating with spirits from the other world stuff.
Oh, like talking with the afterlife.
Zephyr's a grown man. If he wants to research that stuff, he's free to do so. But Sim's still young. I didn't want her getting misled, so I put a stop to it.
How?
I made Zephyr tell Sim he didn't need her anymore.
Ouch.
It's for the best.
Right then. I guess we'll go through the clues.
So the main character is inspired by Magnus Mortuga?
I think so. But Werman changed his name to Magnus Mortuga.
Nice. Real subtle. Cynthia had to ask my help when writing this up. She wanted to put Magnus's age, but she didn't know it.
How come you did?
He and I were friends. I was really trying to get to know him.
Sounds like that might have been kind of an uphill struggle.
Yeah, he didn't really like to talk about himself.
Okay.
Magnus wouldn't bring this inside the submarine, but he didn't seem to want to get rid of it either.
So it must have some kind of purpose.
We already know what it does. We saw it on the way in. It shines a big green light so you know where to go to find the submarine.
What?
I feel like I know what this is.
The thing in the painting. You've seen it?
Not seen it. More like felt it. I'm pretty sure it's out there. Maybe even right now.
Should we be worried about this?
That's up to you.
Okay.
Turk tried to get me to take these. He's convinced we've all got a vitamin D deficiency. He said that's why everyone on the submarine is, in his words, moody and weird.
I mean, moody, yeah. I think the weirdness just comes with them naturally.
I saw posters just like this up on the walls in Fortuna Hall.
You went to see Symmetry's show?
No, by the time I came through the town, she'd already left.
But her posters were still up.
Yeah, the owner was scrambling to find something new. I don't think she wanted to admit she'd lost her star act.
The theater owner, that's Baroness Fortuna?
That's her.
And did she ever find a new show?
No. It didn't work out.
It is jarring, yes. I'm intrigued.
This was on the floor of the crime scene. Do you know what it is?
Poison, maybe?
We don't know that. We don't know what it is.
Doesn't make any sense for it to be poison. Magnus was killed with a blade. Something sharp.
Right. But there wasn't anything like that at the crime scene.
Well, then it must be somewhere else.
Mortuga's poison? The poison for Mortuga? A poison specifically designed to kill Mortuga? Mortuga's poison? Any theories so far? Nope. I am still in the fact-finding
I'm
phase.
pretty sure Magnus kept this in the storeroom.
He had it covering the cauldron, I guess?
It seems likely.
Just to protect it from dust?
Or maybe he was specifically keeping it hidden.
All I can say for sure is that at one time, this cauldron spent several years underwater. Not just underwater, but in the ocean. I can tell by the growth of the barnacles and algae.
There's no growth on the inside, though. Or on the lid.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Where did you find this?
Symmetry had it. Does it not belong to her?
No, it belongs to Magnus.
Just the front page? Or did he have the whole newspaper?
Just this one page.
Why is he so interested in Sim's old magic act?
He's not.
The other bit he's interested in.
Where did you find that?
Yeah, it was in Sims.
Oh, we just found it lying around in a corridor. What is it?
It's Magnus's key. It unlocks his cabin.
Do you recognize any of these objects?
The mermaid's tongue, rumored to be lost at sea.
You've heard of it? Tadpole?
Oh, no, not by name.
Maybe Zephyr was trying to get hold of it.
Yeah, maybe he was.
That's the mask that she found in the ocean, the demon's head, as it were. I'm certain of it.
This pattern looks a bit like a dream catcher.
What's a dream catcher?
It's something you hang in your bedroom window when you're a teenage girl.
Bingo.
Yeah.
I see.
That's
Any
fair.
idea what Zephyr's keeping in this bottle?
Whatever it is, he dumps it into the ocean every single night.
What? What do you mean?
Every evening, he comes by the airlock and empties the bottle into the water tank below.
And the water tank
Interesting.
leads out into the ocean.
Yeah, and then each morning he comes by with the empty bottle and fills it back up again.
Why? What's he doing?
I've never managed to work it out. That belongs to Sim, I'm pretty sure. It's something to do with her old magic act.
You might be right, but we found it in Zephyr's dream chamber.
Still, I told him to give all her stuff back. I'll have to have a word with him. It's a radio, dressed up like a little doll. Do you know who it's supposed to be?
Is it not Cynthia?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Magnus carved this himself. No idea how he got it into the bottle, though.
Trick of the trade, I guess.
I know one way you could get it out of the bottle.
Yeah.
That's a last resort.
Oh, this thing weighs a ton.
Reckon you could pick it up? You're pretty strong, right?
I could maybe get my arms around it, just about.
What about Mortuga?
Probably, but he had real big arms, like me.
But for anyone else, it'd be a two-person job.
Yeah, I think so. You know, I think this painting is the answer.
To what?
Everything. Magnus Mortuga, what he was doing, what he was thinking, even maybe how and why he died.
I swear, there's always a painting with a secret in it.
Yeah. Well then, let's explore this room.
Old glass bottles.
Looks like they've all been salvaged from the ocean.
Hey, this one has a message inside.
Ooh, message in a bottle. A glass bottle messily sealed with wax. A sheet of paper is rolled up inside. Cursed the cauldron. A small room within the bowels of the ship. His lifeless body lies in the shadow of an ancient stone cauldron. The cauldron's heavy iron lid has never been unlocked. It has never been opened. For all his strength, he ultimately proved powerless against the lure of the unknown. On this morning, the cauldron has been unlocked. On this morning, it is wide open. Well, this is familiar, isn't it?
Old glass.
like
Hey,
all-
this one has a message inside.
It's a diving helmet. One of those old, heavy ones.
You think it's a safe?
Nah, looks pretty dangerous.
A safe.
Oh,
Oh! Drag the diving helmet to rotate it. Tap on the dials to rotate them. Okay. Right, so where do we start from? Okay, we can start from there. Is there one that doesn't rotate? That's an ending one as well. Okay, they all rotate. I mean, we do. Okay, so that can't be a circle because there's no circle there. What is there? I think the plus of the triangle. So we could do that. Could do that. Could do that. And we could do that. That works. Yeah, that works so far. Plus, that doesn't work at all, does it? That doesn't link. Okay, what about... Actually, that still works. Okay. Okay.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice work.
What's inside?
A pocketbook. A rugged, blood-stained pocketbook. It was hidden in the airlock. Ah! We need a code for this.
Looks like a jellyfish.
It's 2 glass bowls and some seashells.
Right. But what does it look like?
Jellyfish.
That's a big mirror.
It's the kind of mirror you'd walk through to get to Mirror World.
You've been to Mirror World? What's it like?
On reflection, it's not that great.
Ugh.
Very good.
Sally, how do you feel about swimming?
Nope, not happening.
Well... Ooh, is that a chest?
It's a treasure chest. We can't reach it while it's underwater.
But maybe
What a
someone else
tease.
can.
It's a ladder. It doesn't go anywhere, though.
I imagine it's for lowering into the hole so you can climb down.
Oh.
Or, you know, you could use it to display your collection of rusty jewelry. It's a collection of small mirrors.
You know, it might be fun to start a mirror collection. I could really see myself
Oh, God.
doing that.
I think it's the lid that fits over the airlock. It's been taken off the hinge.
So there's no lid? What if it floods?
Then we drown.
As long as we're aligned on that.
Sure. A female and male investigator always have a dialogue concerning a ladder. Or a step ladder. Okay then. Actually, you know what? No, hold on. We've still got a couple of things to ask you, don't we? Because we've just found a couple of things. Tell me about
Where
this.
did you get this bottle from?
I found it in the ocean, like everything else in here.
When? Recently?
Yeah, this morning.
Was it near the submarine?
Of course, I never go too far out.
Are you gonna open it up?
No way, it's a message in a bottle. If I opened it, it'd just be a message and a bottle. Not nearly as interesting.
Okay.
Hands off, it's mine.
What's this symbol on the front? Looks like someone scratched it in with a claw or something.
None of your business.
How do you get it open?
You don't.
You don't know the code?
Oh, I know it. But you don't.
Is it your phone number? Your birthday?
Maybe your childhood pet?
Sally, it's a number. Tadpole didn't give us the code for the pocketbook.
I noticed.
So what now?
Maybe someone else will know it.
Nah, I doubt it.
How about this? If we ask everyone and nobody knows it, we can break it open.
Deal.
I knew that would cheer you up. I do kind of want to see what's on that piece of paper.
You can read it just fine.
But what if there's something on the back?
What if there's something on the back?
So what? You want to break it open?
Maybe, yeah.
Hey, I don't go around breaking your stuff.
Fair. Yes, the beloved dog cat hamster 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Come get your dinner. Let's go to here. Who is in here? In the bilge. Hello?
It's almost pitch black in here.
I'm guessing you didn't bring a flashlight.
Nope.
Well, that would be sensible. Okay, we need a flashlight to get to see in the bilge. What's in this place? The engine room. There's someone back there.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I think there's someone in that basket.
Oh, hello. Oh, good heavens, look at you.
What on earth are you doing?
Customers, come in, and welcome to Mr. Grip's Emporium.
Wait, what?
Oh,
I
goodness.
guess he's Mr.
What's that? You'd like a succinct yet exhaustive rundown of our operational philosophy?
I don't think I said that.
Here at Mr. Grip's, we plot the unplottable, chart the unchartable, and measure the unmeasurable. No sea too vast, no night too dark, no fog too thick. With the right contraption in your pocket, even the great unknown may be quantified and calculated. So fret not, noble navigator, as we stock all the essentials.
This guy has been lifted directly from Wallace and Gromit. I know I said that Symmetry was a little bit Oddman. This guy is very Oddman. Oh, good heavens. Why do we have a shop system? Sure, why not? I guess we need to find gold. I love this. I love his little bouncing animation. It's so fun. You can't do that. Let me, please. I can't buy anything. I don't have any money.
I'm sorry, you can't afford this item.
I can't.
I want it.
I'm afraid you don't have enough money.
I know. I'm not trying to buy anything.
Apologies, you can afford it.
Oh, God.
Mr. Grip, we're not customers. We're detectives.
Oh, no. Oh.
Why didn't you say so? Now, what is it you wanted to know?
Oh.
Can I get your full name?
Godric Grip of Mr. Grip's Emporium.
And that's this little shop you run down here in the engine room, for some reason.
This is merely the newest branch. The flagship site is back in Circuum-on-Sea.
Yeah, we saw it. It's all boarded up.
Yes, well, I can't make a living selling compasses to the ghosts in a ghost town, can I?
So that's what you do?
Interesting.
Sell compasses. Seems kind of niche.
We buy, sell, and service all manner of nautical navigation equipment. What's that? Ah, yes, we also...
Is he talking to his cane?
Consultation. We'll analyze and decipher any map, all for a low, low fee. Some maps may be invalid. Fee to be decided on a case-by-case basis.
Sorry, did you just talk to your stick?
Yeah, that was also
You
my
mean
question.
Cornelius Kane?
And
Yeah,
he's
co-
even- Great.
Don't ask any follow-up questions. Maybe you'll let us move on.
I love him. I love him.
How'd you wind up here?
Oh, goodness.
I crashed my hot air balloon into the ocean.
Of course you did.
The thing came down. Dreadful. And, of course, I've never been a swimmer, don't have the upper body strength.
How'd you crash your balloon?
A rather spirited disagreement with a flock of migratory pelicans led to an abrupt
Sure, okay. In the
He's got a head like a chicken drumstick.
storm.
There we go.
Wait, so you're an aeronaut? I thought you were a shopkeeper.
Yes, well, you're quite right, of course. But I'd been inspired to leave my shop behind and head out on a journey of discovery into the great unknown. That was the plan, at least. As you can see, I didn't make it very far at all.
So there's a storm, the balloon crashes, you fall into the ocean. Then what?
Enter Captain Mortuga. He finds me adrift, fishes me out of the water, and promptly places me here.
In the engine room? Was every other room taken?
On the contrary, only Mortuga and Zephyr were living here when I arrived, so I rather had the run of the place. Cornelius and I just agreed this would be the best place to set up shop, as it were.
Why did you set up your shop again? You just said you'd been inspired to leave it behind.
I had to make myself useful somehow, didn't I?
Sure. Tell me about the night of the murder.
Let's see. I'd taken Cornelius up to the mess hall. Poor fellow needed a little repair work, you see.
Were you alone up there? Aside from Cornelius, I mean.
No, Werman was there, working away on his typewriter. Then, all of a sudden, somebody new came down the ladder. A woman by the name of Mariana Moon. Werman and I conversed with her for a few minutes before Mortuga himself entered the room. He passed through towards the child's room and the storeroom, but before he left, he asked us to provide Mariana with a tour of the submarine. Werman feigned a sudden fatigue and slithered off back to his room, leaving me as the solitary tour guide.
You do kinda look like a tour guide, to be honest.
Yes, well, I won't bore you with a blow-by-blow. I'm sure Mariana will cover that in her statement. Suffice it to say, we ended up in the bilge at the very back of the submarine. And there we were, standing in the dark, when all of a sudden, a voice echoed down from above.
Mortuga's voice?
No, a young woman's, possibly two different women. The voices were followed by the sound of a blade and finally a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sounds like a murder to me.
What did Mariana make of all this?
Well, apparently satisfied by our impromptu eavesdropping session, she made her farewells and left.
You didn't go with her?
No, I stayed a little longer.
Did you hear any other weird noises?
I did. First, the sound of the storeroom door wrenching open and then closing again. Secondly, some kind of short, heavy scrape, mechanical. And finally, a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sorry, again?
How many murders were there?
I didn't really know what to do with myself after that, but an unexpected lurch of the submarine caused me to very nearly topple over into the bilge water. So I decided to take my leave and return to the safety of my engine room.
You didn't want to go upstairs and see what was going on?
I certainly thought about it. Ultimately, I think it came down to cowardice on my part.
You didn't want to run into the murderer.
So, let's see. I was sat there, feeling rather pathetic, when Cynthia appeared in my doorway.
What did she want?
Well, she had a compass she wanted me to fix. I agreed to take a look at it for her, but that wasn't the end of it. She then told me she'd been asked to bring me upstairs, along with everyone else. And so, after fetching Mariana from next door, the three of us went up to the storeroom. I saw Mortuga's body laying on the floor, saw the cuts across his neck. The cowardice I'd felt before, compounded. Tadpole spoke to the room. She wanted a confession, or even just an explanation. It goes without saying that nobody was willing to offer one. Really, that's the end of it. After that, several things happened very quickly. Cynthia became captain, decided to bring in a detective. You two arrived, and here we are.
Okay.
He lived and worked in the inn opposite my emporium. I'd see him when I offered my custom at the inn, and in return, he'd come by my shop. As a sailor, Mortuga shared in my interest of nautical navigation. He even hired me for a job once.
Did he tell you he was planning to go live on a submarine?
I don't think he told anybody.
I do like his theme.
All I had was several largely unsatisfactory rumors. They said he disappeared into the sea, whatever that was supposed to mean. The first time I laid eyes on his eponymous submarine was when it rescued me from my fallen balloon. I can't tell you how surprised I was to see Magnus Mortuga step out onto the foredeck. Although he wasn't.
I would
quite the
not
same
be
man
shocked
I'd known.
if Wallace and Gromit was an inspiration for this character.
Was dulled, like
He is.
wasn't really there.
What had
He
happened?
feels like directly out of an
Found out,
Aardman
but you know,
thing.
perhaps the
Yeah.
rumors were true after all. Perhaps he had disappeared into the sea.
Like the music, the sort of the way he moves, even the kind of sort of, I don't know, like the sort of emporium kind of thing. It just feels like, you know, evocative.
Before this thrilling little jaunt on the Mortuga submarine, I'd lived in Silkworm all my life. I worked for my father and eventually inherited his business. Godman Grip's nautical and aeronautical precision measurement and navigation instruments.
Snappy title.
I eventually trimmed the name down to just Mr. Grip's Emporium. That was around the same time I hired young Cornelius here as a much-needed second pair of hands.
He's a stick. He does not have hands.
Yes, running that business was my whole life for many years. Slow, sometimes tedious work, but I was extremely good at it. I especially relished in the task of deciphering and restoring old maps. The more decrepit they were, the more I enjoyed it.
And now you live in the engine room of a submarine. Must be a big change.
Yes and no.
Okay. Tell me about symmetry.
I will say, in the last day or so, symmetry does seem particularly somber.
Because of Mortuga's death?
Yes, the problem seems to be that she considers herself a kind of catalyst.
Does she? Why?
Well, I believe she'd been working on some new project, and shortly before Mortuga died, Symmetry shared this project with him.
And
then he dies. It's probably just bad timing.
What kind of project was it?
I really have no idea. What's that? Oh, yes. Cornelius tells me he saw Symmetry drawing something while in the mess hall. A poster, apparently?
Okay.
what'd you make of old Dr. Zephyr? Not a fan?
There's been some speculation that his experiments may be dangerous or even harmful. Although it's hard to be sure, since he seems so reluctant to admit what they actually are.
You don't even know? I would have thought, since you've both been here for a while.
Well, yes, Zacharias was one of the only 2 souls aboard the submarine when I arrived, but he never made me feel especially welcome, and he certainly wasn't keen on me poking around his dream chamber. In fact, he always seemed somewhat wary of me, like my arrival was going to scupper his plans in some way.
Oh, interesting.
I guess Zephyr and Mortuga weren't expecting anyone else to show up.
Okay.
I'm convinced Tadpole is just branding. Nobody names their child Tadpole, come on.
Why would she need branding?
You're serious? She's all branding. The name, the look, the identity as a half mermaid, it's all theatrics.
I just don't get why she'd need to have a fake identity like that.
No, she doesn't, not anymore. It's vestigial, I think, left over from some previous endeavor.
Weird, isn't it? Bringing your old branding with you onto the submarine. What would be the point?
All right, well, tell me about all this stuff.
Let's see here. Nope, doesn't say it anywhere. No based on, no inspired by.
Inspired by what?
True events. Then again, I suppose it is largely imaginary in most
Love when he bounces. He's adorable.
No bladed weapon of any kind was found in the room. Yes, I noticed that too.
The missing murder weapon. Classic.
Any idea where it might be, or what?
Not yet.
Wonderful, isn't it? Cornelius thinks it might be his great-grandmother. For all I know, he may be right.
It belonged to
Okay.
Mortuga, I assume?
Yes, and to me it sits right alongside that iron bell in his office and that stone cauldron in the storeroom. Together they form Mortuga's collection of inexplicably cursed-looking nautical artifacts.
Maybe they do form a set.
Ah, yes. Can't really miss it, can you?
It's creeping me out, but I really want to know what it is.
I wouldn't lose sleep over it if I were you.
Okay. We need Cornelius merch.
Is that a
I mean, maybe.
Probably. Although it could be a wheel.
Ah, yes, wheel tablets.
Cornelius tells me he spotted Miss Silkmoth drawing this while she was in the mess hall.
What's it a drawing of, exactly?
Let's have a look, shall we? Ah, that symmetry, I assume. And she's sitting on the cauldron, facing a window?
We think Mortuga might have dropped this when he was killed.
You can think that all you like. Personally, I think it came from somewhere else.
If it wasn't dropped by Mortuga, perhaps it was dropped by the culprit?
Might have been neither.
You're suggesting this bottle made its own way into the crime scene?
Maybe.
Okay.
This is from a ship's sail?
I think so.
Did you sell sails in your shop?
No, ship parts like that fell within the remit of the Drummond shipyard, a few doors down.
Okay.
So what's the deal with this cauldron?
I've no idea.
Really? I figured you've been here a while. Surely Mortuga would have mentioned it.
He never did. Seems like he was keeping it secret.
From who?
From everyone.
Why would it need to be a secret?
Maybe he just wanted it all for himself. Yeah, whatever was in there, I mean.
It wasn't really Mortuga's modus operandi to be selfish like that. Quite honestly, it's more likely to be the exact opposite.
What, so keeping it secret was him being selfless, somehow?
Like if it was dangerous. He kept it hidden as a way of keeping you all safe.
Godric Grip's nautical and aeronautical precision measurement and navigation instruments. Great name.
As well, this was shortly before the rebrand.
Why'd you decide to rebrand the shop?
You see, the news about the silkworm serpent put the town in a particular sort of mood. Interest in all things nautical adventure was on the rise, you know. They put up that statue, we get tourists even.
So you capitalized on the zeitgeist.
Look at you, using the vocabulary. Where on earth did you find this?
It was just lying around. Do you know what it is?
What I do know is that it belonged to Mortuga.
But you don't know what it was actually for.
I couldn't say with any academic certainty.
Okay.
Good heavens.
Something catch your eye?
Rumored to be lost at sea. requires a special key. Is that right?
The mermaid's tongue? Do you know anything about it?
No, can't say I do. Based on this, I wonder if it may not even be real. After all, there isn't even a photograph. That's just a drawing.
Interesting.
Do you know if Zephyr made this himself?
He must have done. He didn't have it when I first got here. In fact, I'm pretty sure he measured Mortuga's head to get the shape right. There's some kind of pattern. It almost looks pictorial.
Does it mean something?
It might do. I imagine poor old Zephyr's been trying his best to figure it out. Aha! A crystal ball! Oh, how quaint. What's that? What's it for? Oh, you know, the usual. Whispering questions into the great unseen beyond, hoping without hope to get a response. Could this be Cynthia's attempt to get our submarine up to code and finally install a radio?
Why doesn't the ship have a radio?
1, Mortuga didn't like to use technology if he could avoid it. And 2, he didn't like to communicate with the outside world if he could avoid it.
I'm not sure I agree with that second one. There's no way all these people showed up on the submarine if Mortuga wasn't contacting the outside world.
You know, there may be something to that.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yes. Mortuga's little model ship. He always kept it on his desk. Although I'd wager it's more than just a paperweight.
Is it based on a real ship?
It's likely. Mortuga did have a ship, or rather, he worked on board one. I very much doubt he was the owner. Do you know what this is?
Oh, I'm not sure.
It's a
Maybe
pipette.
something left over from when it was painted?
Undeniably
Oh, I didn't hit the
forlorn,
bell.
isn't it?
What do you think, haunted? It's probably haunted, right?
If it was haunted, then it was only because Mortuga himself was its ghost. He seemed
Ooh.
drawn to it, entranced, always held within its orbit, unable to drift away.
I'm guessing you never dealt with anything like this in your shop.
No, it's too big for one, and it's not exactly navigation related.
What's wrong?
I don't suppose you know what this is. This
Oh.
little part sticking out the back.
No, I barely noticed it, to be honest.
Interesting.
And what do you make of this?
A message in a bottle?
There's a little drawing, too. Some kind of symbol?
To me, it looks like a diagram.
Where did this bottle come from?
I'm pretty sure Tadpole fished it out of the ocean.
That's how she got all the stuff in her room, I think.
Well, that's a delightful little habit, isn't it? Who does this belong to? Wilfred Winterbottom?
Who's that?
I just made him up.
Great, thanks, buddy. Oh, I love him so much. He's actually adorable. Okay, what is that, then? Looks like a ring. Interesting.
A selection of some of my more unusual compasses. Please peruse at your leisure.
Peruse? Oh, okay. Drag the correct compass into each of the 4 slots. This compass tries to point away from all the others. Okay, I mean, that's definitely this one. This compass doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now. Compass is actually a clock in disguise. I have to point at all the others. It's specifically pointing at that one. This one. It could be a clock. Point at all the others.
That's the one.
All right, yeah, let's go.
Good job.
Did something unlock?
Nope.
Yeah, it did. I heard it. Sounded like a box opening.
Pure conjecture.
It's open.
What is that? Some kind of scroll?
That is not for sale. Please don't touch it.
Too late. Sorry.
A scroll. An old scroll hidden in the engine room. It unrolls to reveal a map. A red X is marked somewhere in the ocean. Service record. Map coordinates 28.685, followed by negative 95.431, approximately 2 miles from Silkworm Coast. Map interpreted by Godric Grip. For customer Magnus Mortuga, cost waived. Mr. Grip's Emporium, Silkworm on Sea. Curious.
It's a big compass.
A broken compass that's in the process of being fixed. It was on display in Grip's shop. I still don't get what this compass doesn't want to solve the puzzle right now is meant to mean. I kind of get the impression it's just because it was like, it just wasn't like, I don't know. Something about it was just like, it was just pointing away, you know? Or it seemed like, there was a vibe to it when I was moving around. It just felt like it was the right one to go there. The clock one was like the one that just wasn't moving, because obviously the clock wouldn't move. I don't know. And the other two were pointing specifically at something. So that was my thought process on that.
Noisy, dangerous, confusing. Yep, it's an engine room.
I thought you were talking about me. How many mystery writers does it take to change a light bulb? 2. One to hold the bulb, and the other to give it an unexpected twist.
Nice. Who are these guys?
Just some of my satisfied customers.
Sure.
How much for this one?
It's not for sale.
Oh, too rare? Too valuable?
It's from my personal collection. I really hadn't intended for you to see it.
Well, we did see it.
What's it a map to, anyway? What's it the red X?
Now that's the question, isn't it?
You don't know?
Unfortunately, not.
What's with all the needles and cogs and stuff?
It looks like Grip's halfway through fixing it. That's what I figured, anyway.
Ah, thank heavens! That's what I was hoping for.
Sorry, what?
Perhaps I should explain. You see, Miss Seafoam came to me with a compass she needed fixing. I went to put the needle back on, but Cynthia stopped me. No, she said. The whole thing is broken. You'll have to take a look at the insides. You'll have to replace the needle. For some reason, she seemed to need it to be true.
She needed the compass to be broken.
I told her I had various spare needles I could try out as replacements, and here we are.
And you left it out so Cynthia would see it? So she'd think you were actually fixing it?
That's the idea, yes. So if you kindly put it back where you found it.
Okay.
Grip, can we take a look in the basket?
Yes.
Will you be getting out of the basket?
No.
No. Oh my god, it's fantastic. A basket for a hot air balloon. It was hanging in the center of the engine room. Mr. Grip's Emporium, buy, sell, repair. Here at Mr. Grip's, we chart the unchartable, plot the unplottable, measure the unmeasurable. With the right contraption in your pocket, even the great unknown will be quantified and calculated. Open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Saturday. Okay. Fair enough. So that is Mr. Grip. Let's head over to here. Cargo hold. Now, who might you be? I have a feeling I've seen you a few times in the little 3D model views, so...
Weary travelers. Take a seat by the fire, shake out your boots.
We're not weary travelers.
Then why do you both look so haggard and trail-worn?
Ouch. There goes my self-esteem for the rest of the day.
We're detectives. I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally. We're here investigating the murder of Magnus Mortuga, your previous captain.
My captain? Never. My captain is the moonlight as it shimmers across the lake. My captain is the wind as it whispers through the valley.
Who is this woman?
No idea. I kind of like her, though.
My name is Moon. Mariana Moon.
Aha. And what do you do?
I do not do. I simply am.
Okay.
So, what, you're just some random traveler?
A traveler, yes. But random, never. I'm here because I chose to be. I've been searching for the Mortuga submarine for some time, you know.
How come?
How come? This thing is the motherlode.
The motherlode of what?
Of whispered half-truth, of murky rumor, of stories unspoken.
Oh, like urban myths and stuff?
Right. Urban myths and stuff.
So you're a historian?
Historian, storyteller, rambler, ambler, fireside gambler.
How long have you been here?
Well, let's see. I arrived a few hours before the captain was murdered.
Oh, dang. Really?
Quite the story, isn't it?
But you're just on a submarine because you find it interesting.
Would that be such a crime?
No. Murder's a crime, though, pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
A merciless wind rattles the rotting wood of the old silkworm harbour. The shadow of a vessel lurking low in the night-black water. A mysterious stranger steps onto her foredeck. Cloaked in darkness, she slips inside the submarine. Who is she? What is her dark purpose?
It's you. We get it.
Mysterious stranger, I said. She descends into an ornate parlour, empty, save for a lone figure standing by the fire.
So, not empty.
He turns, his face still half hidden in flickering shadow. It is Captain Magnus Mortuga.
What was he like?
Nice guy. Stoic, but polite. Kind. He tells me to wait in the control room and then disappears off towards the back of the ship. After a little while, he comes back. But now
People never seem to
he's
have a
slightly
bad thing to
different.
say.
What do you mean?
The light is gone from his eyes. He seems sad, angry. He avoids my gaze as he crosses the room to take hold of the wheel. He tells me to head down the ladder towards the mess hall. Doing so, I encounter two gentlemen named Mr. Worman and Mr. Grip. Neither of them look like sailors, so I know they can't be crew. I assume they must be guests like me. And true enough, it transpires that Mr. Worman is a writer and Mr. Grip is, some kind of watch repairman. Captain Mortuga reappears, descending the ladder. He asks the two men to show me around the submarine and introduce me to the others. Then he disappears through the rear corridor. It's the last time I see him alive. Mr. Worman apologizes, explains he's too tired, and leaves through the opposite corridor. Mr. Grip, unable to come up with such an excuse, agrees to show me around. Now, I wrote this down in my diary, so I may as well let you read it.
Oh, Dankeschön.
Imagine my excitement to finally get a good look around the Mortuga submarine. I was even given a tour by one of Mortuga's subordinates, a Mr. Godric Grip. We began by visiting a bizarre laboratory known as the Dream Chamber. It smelled of dried herbs and dusty glass, but was devoid of its dream custodian. An early disappointment. The captain's cabin was locked. Mr. Grip explained how Captain Mortuga mostly keeps this room locked when it's not in use. We climbed down into the living quarters, where a pair of bunk rooms sat at the end of a corridor. The first smelled of crayon dust and unwatered flowers. A young woman was laying in her bed, poring over an old document. She hastily hid the document away and introduced herself as Miss Cynthia Seafoam, a name to remember, dear reader, as she will shortly become quite important. The second bunk room smelled of aftershave and desperation. The two men within, Mr. James Werman and Mr. Dirk Dansom, both appeared to be asleep, so we decided not to intrude. Next on the tour, a room inhabited, by the looks of things, by a young child who is also a stage magician. Sadly, this mythical child magician is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, she may have been there. He may have just not looked at the painting more closely.
The room at the very end of the hallway was sealed with a heavy bulkhead door. Mr. Grip dismissed it as a storeroom that only Captain Mortuga makes use of. Perhaps you'll agree with me, dear reader, when I suggest the peculiarity of a simple storeroom being sealed off with such a significant door. Mr. Grip took me down to the cargo hold. It smells of damp wood and tarred rope. Yes, I describe it in the present tense, for it is here I sit as I write this very diary.
Okay.
Next door, the engine room, burnished bronze and tea-stained parchment. I learned that it's something of a nest for Mr. Grip himself, and thus was currently unoccupied. Outside, I encountered a Dr. Zacharias Zephyr, the aforementioned keeper of the dream chamber. Surprised to see us, he nearly dropped the empty glass bottle he was carrying. Clearly wishing to remove himself from the situation, the good doctor
I think that's
did something
after he dumped the hex.
We continued on into the next room, which I was amused to discover was some kind of shimmering mermaid grotto. I smelled her before I saw her. The unmistakable mix of salt, seaweed, and sequined spandex. It can only be Madame Tadpole, a name which may be familiar to long-time readers of this diary. Tadpole and I caught up, while Mr. Grip skulked in the doorway, clearly hoping this would mark the end of the tour, but it did not, dear reader. It did not.
Right, so, yes, I can see there's one more room to visit. Mr. Grip insists it's just the bilge, a dark, dank and smelly place, ill-frequented by humankind. I tell him he couldn't have sold it to me better if he'd tried. We enter the bilge, but it's too dark to see anything. Mr. Grip, who is clearly tiring of my company by this point, opens the vent in the ceiling to let in a little light. Moments later, a voice is heard, echoing down from above.
Whose voice?
A young woman, and then an older woman. I can't remember exactly what was said, but I remember thinking it sounded a little like poetry.
What happened next?
Okay, that'll be
Sound of a
symmetry.
scream, then a dull thud.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a murder.
But which murder?
Anyway, by this point, I've used up all my patience, so I decide to take my leave. I thank Mr. Grip for the tour and return to my new lodgings in the cargo hold. I have to put up my tent twice, as on the first attempt, a sudden movement of the submarine undoes my progress. After some time, Mr. Grip and the young Miss Seafoam appear in my doorway. It seems they've come to fetch me for some kind of official submarine business. We head back towards the mess hall, Mr. Grip and Miss Seafoam heading up the ladder before me. I spot Dr. Zephyr emerging from the airlock. He has a glass bottle in one hand and what looks like an old leather bag in the other. I update him with what little information I
it does.
have.
I like the. It does sound like she's like biting down on the
others.
pie. That is cool.
Laying on the floor is the body of Captain Magnus Mortuga. Amongst the living, mutterings are breaking out. Murder and mutiny, cauldrons and curses. But with Zephyr finally in attendance, Tadpole calls for order, demanding justice for her slain captain. But nobody really seems to know what to say. The next morning, it's announced that Miss Seafoam has taken over as captain. And, well, here we are.
All right, well.
Broad shoulders, long arms, good for reaching across a wheel. He had a hard face, but soft eyes. I'd wager he was once a very handsome man.
Do you know anything about his life before the submarine? Like if he had a family?
I'd never heard mention of his parentage, no.
But he lived in Silkworm. Do you know where exactly?
The only record I found lists him as living at the Stonetop Inn and working on board the Stonetop family sailing ship.
As the captain?
As a deckhand, and eventually as the helmsman.
So how'd he end up as the captain of a submarine?
All I could dig up was a rumour that he bought the submarine from the shipyard.
He bought it?
Or maybe he commissioned to have it built? Accounts vary on that.
Either way, how could Mortuga afford to buy a submarine?
My guess is that he didn't pay with money, but made some other kind of trade.
Okay.
So, Mariana, where are you from?
No fixed address. That's the way it's been for some time.
Oh, I see.
But you came to Silkworm looking for the Mortuga submarine. How come?
I go wherever I please, which usually amounts to wherever has the most interesting rumours.
I don't want to be rude, but do you ever have to do work to get money?
From time to time. I've taken up work as a tour guide, a historian, a performing storyteller.
But how did you wind up getting onto the submarine? Isn't it a secret?
Well, if it's such a secret, how did you do it?
Well, I got a phone call from Cynthia Seafoam, and she told us to come to Silkworm.
And then the submarine came up to the harbor so we could get on.
Well, there we are. Perhaps that's how I did it, too.
All right. Cool.
Symmetry was the only person I didn't see on my tour of the submarine. I realized later that she'd been with Mortuga at the time.
In the Illusion Theater?
You know what's funny? Nobody else calls it that. They all just call it the storeroom. I'm led to believe Illusion Theater is a name Miss Silkmoth came up with herself. Rather like how she came up with the name Symmetry Silkmoth.
That's not her real name?
It's not her birth name, no.
I mean, it doesn't seem like a birth name. But they do all have weird names.
So, Mariana, what do you make of him? Godric, I mean.
I will say, for someone with such a novel outfit, he's ever so quiet.
Quiet?
You disagree?
I thought his whole thing was to be deliberately obnoxious.
He wasn't like that with you?
Not at all. Whilst showing me around the submarine, he was mostly subdued. Didn't say an awful lot.
Maybe you make him nervous.
Maybe you make him nervous. I didn't expect to find a fellow herbologist on board. Dr. Zephyr really knows his rosehip from his rosemary. He's a chemist, too. Impressive, don't you think?
I don't know. I get the sense his work is more alchemy than chemistry.
He does seem rather secretive about it. I tried asking him about his experiments, but he seemed awfully reluctant to divulge any details.
Sounds familiar?
I first met Tadpole when she was on the road, travelling with a group of performers. She had longer hair back then, of course.
Did you see her perform?
I got to see a rehearsal, but that was it. After that, I joined their camp for the night. Tadpole and I shared some stories, you know. I told her how I'd just been on a research trip to a town on the coast called Silkworm-on-Sea.
Governor's
She told
Manor.
me how their group went around performing in local theatres and town halls and whatnot. I mentioned that Silkworm actually had a little theatre that might be a good fit.
How come you didn't stay with them longer?
Their leader was a real
Secretive.
bad apple. I was rather keen to be shot of him.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you about all these items now.
Pass it here, I'll show you something amusing. See this photograph on the inside cover?
It's a picture of Worman, isn't it?
If it is, it's a very flattering one.
It's not Worman at all. It's his rather more handsome father, Mayor Damien Dusk.
Get out. Really?
No word of a lie.
Ah.
I see Cynthia's proudly wielding the Seafoam S in her signature there.
Why shouldn't she?
Of course, she's well within her rights to do so, but I do think perhaps it sends a certain message.
What message would that be?
I claim this submarine in the name of the Seafoam family. Something like that, don't you think? I believe Mortuga used its light to alert others to the location of the submarine, on the rare occasions when he wished to do such a thing, of course.
That's how it happened with us. Although I guess it was Cynthia, not Mortuga.
You know, for some time now, I've heard stories of sailors seeing a green light in the ocean at night.
Well, I guess you have your explanation.
The problem is, several of the stories predate the Mortuga submarine. Ah, now we're getting to it. The reason all of us are here, really.
How so?
The Silver Snake, the Mortuga submarine. Did you ever stop and wonder, why here? Why this particular part of the coast? It all stems from a single truth. There's something hiding in the water. Something big. Now, it wasn't my intent to cause you any lasting unease. Look, we three, we're merely tourists here, passers-by. Take my advice. Keep your distance from all this, so you can still walk away at the end.
Okay.
Mariana, can you tell us what these tablets are?
It's rather more difficult when it's something synthetic like this. Some kind of vitamin supplement, I believe.
All three of them?
Yes, the 3 tablets seem largely to be the same thing.
Mariana, you visited Silkworm before, didn't you? Was Sim's magic show in the theater back then?
No, when I passed through, the theatre wasn't showing anything. This very poster was up on the walls, but they'd covered it with a banner that said cancelled.
So that must have been after Sim left, but before the theater had booked a new act. Do you recognize this, Mariana?
Should I?
Well, we just figured since there's a moon drawn.
So because my name is Moon, all moon-related things must belong to me,
Even if it's not yours, do you have any idea what it is?
It's a herbal compound of some kind. Valerian, skullcap, chamomile, and seawater.
So, not poison.
Maybe it's medicine. Would those herbs do anything in particular?
I suppose it could be a sleep aid, like a mild sedative.
Interesting.
Okay.
It's a piece of an old sail, roughly cut into a square.
That might explain the first thud that was heard.
There's only one thing more mysterious than a locked box, and that's an unlocked box that's been emptied of its contents.
Did you ever come across the cauldron in your research?
No, it really does seem to be something Mortuga's been keeping to himself.
What do you make of those scratch marks?
I'm not sure. They don't really look like anything made by an animal.
That's a relief. Wait, is it?
Is it a relief? Yeah,
This
good
marks
question.
a pivotal moment in Silkworm's history, the day the silver snake was discovered. It also shows the 2 women who found it. Felicia Stonetop, that's her on the left, and Sylvia Seafoam on the right.
Hang on, we saw a statue about this in the town square, but on the statue, the serpent was shown being wrestled by a male fisherman.
Yes, well, that's history for you. It carries something of the cadaver about it. Might be the smell, rust and stagnant seawater.
I'm pointing out the connections to Tangle Tower, okay? Sure.
Have you asked Madame Tadpole about
We'll wait until
it?
everyone got more clues. Yeah, that's fine.
Now, where
I'll see if
did
I can
you
spot them
find
myself,
this?
but if I miss it, because it's been a while since I played
Now.
Tangle.
Lillian's locket, silver snake, golden palm, mermaid... The mermaid's tongue.
You've heard of it?
Only the name, and only when people were telling me it doesn't exist.
Maybe it doesn't.
But there's a photo.
It's a photo of a drawing.
What's it supposed to do, anyway? The description in the book here is pretty vague.
And they say it allows humans to commune directly with God while they're still alive.
What? God?
In here it says, said to facilitate communication with she who lies beyond the veil.
She who lies beyond the veil, God, other dimensions, aliens, the afterlife. You know, it varies. But the sentiment is the same. Though it's a wretched thing, really. An echo of man's desperate, futile desire to wring answers from a silent universe.
I can see why people would say it doesn't exist.
But Zephyr's trying to get hold of it.
Well, he may be. It depends.
On what?
The strength of his will.
Mariana, I was wondering if you could tell us who's worn this.
How's she supposed to do that?
You know, by the smell.
Oh, gross.
Very well. Let's see. I'm getting wind-battered mahogany, ice-cold sea spray,
Of course.
and mostly melted candle wax.
Ah.
Great, thanks.
I can't speak to what that is squirming around in the bottle there, but the liquid is salt water with a mix of herbs. I suppose Zephyr must have a pestle and mortar. I might ask to borrow it.
Which herbs?
Valerian, skullcap, and chamomile.
Similar to the moon vial.
If I'm not mistaken, this little part at the front is actually a microphone.
Oh, is it?
I thought the submarine didn't have a radio.
I don't think it does. This is more like a child's walkie-talkie.
Oh yes, you're quite right. Probably has a short range, too.
If it's a walkie-talkie, then what happened to the other one?
Good question. Now, I'd have to assume this is the Stonetop family ship, the dearest Selina.
How do you know it's that
Yes.
ship? Is there a photo of it?
It's evident by the selection of little wooden people on board. The dearest Selina was captained by Felicia Stonetop, that's her there, and one Magnus Mortuga was her helmsman.
What did they use it for?
Oh, I don't know. Fishing? Tourism? General gallivanter?
What about the woman tied to the front?
Well, that's a representation of the ship's figurehead. It has the smell and feel of something that's been in the ocean for quite some time. Only there's no evidence of it on the surface. No barnacles, no algae.
Maybe it's a type of metal that resists that kind of stuff.
Or maybe someone just cleaned it.
You know, if and when I make a mysterious observation, I'm not necessarily looking for immediate logical explanations.
Sorry.
This here, that's the Stonetop emblem.
Oh yeah, we saw it on the sign outside the Stonetop Inn. Do you remember, Sally?
No, but I was basically still asleep at that point.
What are those letters above it?
Initials, SS.
Stonetop C? Secret stone?
Selina Stonetop.
The owner of the painting?
The painter herself. That algae is still young.
Meaning?
Meaning the bottle's been in the ocean.
Yeah, they are
all that
fun. The dialogue is just so much fun in this.
Oh, that's quite some book. Did you take it from a werewolf, perhaps? That explains it.
No, it doesn't. Sniffing it and saying that explains it does not in fact explain it.
As much as I love an old map, I wouldn't know where to start with this. I prefer maps that show some sort of land. Or, you know, some sort of anything. I never needed a compass. I prefer old-fashioned methods of navigation.
I'm pretty sure a compass is the old-fashioned method.
Not as old as the sun and stars, and unlike this compass, they never break and need repairing.
I'm not sure it is broken, actually.
I'm getting mahogany, embedded with sea salt.
Maybe from when Grip crashed his balloon into the ocean?
No, the basket is made from wicker and carbon fibre. The wood inside the basket, that's the mahogany.
Oh.
Huh.
Okay.
It's a pizza oven.
No, it's a furnace. for heating the submarine.
Right. But you could put a pizza in there.
Pizza. Drag the pieces of paper to the correct positions. Okay. I'm gonna come back to this one because
Come back later.
I assumed it was tea, but actually it smells like coffee.
It's unfiltered too, and there's no milk.
Hardcore.
What's in these old wooden crates?
I don't know. I can't get them open.
What did I tell you? Always bring the crowbar.
it's good advice.
It's a big traveler's backpack. It smells like soil and grass.
When you're done smelling it, there's something in the pouch I think we should take a look at.
Silkware map. Square of parchment found in the cargo hold has been folded up and tied with string. Oh, we saw this earlier. Oh, hello. Governor's Manor, Fortuna Hall, Sewn Up Inn, Seafoam Harbor, Town Hall, Silkworm Spectator, Mr. Grip's Emporium, German Shipyard, Lighthouse, Solomon Stonetop Innkeeper, Selena Stonetop Innkeeper, Faustus Fellow. Fellows were... This is the link to Tangled Tower, isn't it? The Fellows were in that game. Yeah. Felix was one of them. I remember Felix Fellow was one of the characters, I'm sure, in that game. Has been a moment. He was Lord and Lady Fellow. Ah, yes. Interesting, interesting. Okay. We've got the Dusks, Stonetops, Mortugas, and they're linked to it. Interesting.
What's in these old wooden crates?
I don't know.
What did I always bring? This is actually a pretty good place to hang laundry.
Assuming you want your clothes to smell like the cargo hold of a submarine.
Okay. See, this I'm not sure about right now, so I'm gonna come back to it. I'd like to see if I can get some more of the rooms explored, so... I don't think I'll have time for another full dialogue, but I will at least... Ah, hello. Oh, there's two people here. Is that an action figure?
It's some kind of doll.
Sally, no. It's a collectible action figure.
Thank you.
Same thing.
Ah, Hex the Helmsman, Marcus Mordoom. Belisha Bonetop and the Devil of the Deep. An action figure still in its original packaging. It's proudly displayed in the bunk room. A man cursed by the sea. He sees it in his nightmares. He sees it when he shuts his eyes. He cannot escape from it. But what or who is it? Renowned helmsman Marcus Mordoom is a man on a singular mission. He won't rest until he discovers the truth of what's really hidden beneath the stormy sea. Series 1, Belisha Bonetop, the enigmatic sea captain, includes ship's compass and treasure map. Marcus Mordoom, the tormented helmsman, includes anchor sword and the ship's wheel shield. Devil of the Deep, the mysterious entity from beneath the waves, includes the Reaper Scythe. Series 2 coming soon. Look out for Hex of the Helmsman 2, only in theaters. Very curious.
Is that a tuxedo?
You never know when you might have to go to a fancy party.
What's this in the front pocket?
It's a cell phone. That's locked.
What do you mean it's locked? How can a phone be locked?
Oh, that's a puzzle as well. Again, I will...
Let's try again later.
I'll figure that one out at another point. I at least want to introduce myself to these guys before we get into the full dialogue with them. Oh, good lord.
It's going good, I think.
Awesome. Yeah. I'm Dirk, by the way. Who are you guys?
I'm
Okay.
Sally.
Oh, cool. Cool. So you're the detectives?
Yeah, we're here to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga.
Oh, yeah, it's a major bummer, honestly. He was a pretty stand-up guy. I mean, sure, kind of an oddball, but like in a good way, I mean, he was
Dirk, you didn't tell us your surname.
Oh, right. Sorry. Dirk Dansum, actor. So, yeah, anyway,
yeah, of course.
Hi, and what can I do for you folks?
He's adorable.
No, you forget to feed him.
I would, yeah.
All right. Okay. I cannot wait to talk to him. Oh, good
Sir,
grief.
if you have a minute, I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is how...
2 detectives, 1 short, 1 tall. Tried and true.
Hey, I'm really not that much shorter than
But which of you is the funny one?
I'd say it goes back and forth.
You still haven't told us who you are.
The name's Werman. J.D. Werman.
He's an author.
Author, journalist, let's see, what else? Famous, successful, some kind of genius, even. Oh, sure, that's why I got myself trapped in the murderous submarine.
I know who you are, Mr. Werman. I've read your book.
Oh, joy, your fans. Of all the places.
I never said I liked the book. Maybe I hated it.
There's no way you hated it. The arcs are too tight. Each chapter leads to the next, beginning, middle, end, and bang, not a line wasted.
Damn, he's right.
Interesting. Oh, I already like his theme as well. Okay. So you only need to find Captain Seafoam at this point. Autosave is on. What if I just go... Let's head back to... This is locked, interestingly. That we can't get to. That we can't get to. I'm going to head back to here. I'm assuming it'll autosave when I do that. So... I am going to leave it there for today. I know you guys may be excited for me to talk to Dirk and Werman, but I'll be getting back into this soon. It's going to be a full playthrough, so don't worry. I'll be back with this. I've got a favorite character so far. Now they've been introduced to everyone for the most part. Oh, I mean, I like all of them. All of them have something to offer. I think the one that got me the most is Godric so far, Mr. Grip. He is absolutely wild. I think, yeah, they're all great. They're all interesting. And I want to know more. I don't suspect any of them yet because I'm just, I don't have enough information. 13 to 17 hours. Interesting. Okay. So we're looking at like a sort of 4 to 5 part series and streams, give or take. Cool. Sounds good to me. I will quit the title screen. Lovely. And I will... Will I be doing this tomorrow? I don't know. I'll let you know if I do decide to do a stream tomorrow. But I'm going to try and fit it in at some point in the next couple of weeks. Just stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated as to when and where I am doing this. So I hope you guys have a lovely evening. Goodness, do I even... Is there someone to... I might not do a raid today, but... Yeah, we'll leave it for today. So I will just... I will leave it off for you guys. And we'll join you once again for the Mermaid Mask. Either tomorrow or another point in the coming weeks. Like I say, I'll keep you guys updated. take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Goodbye, folks. See you soon.